everybody. Welcome to another episode of this is going to be a team up episode of Black Film Talk and Film Talk. Woo!
Yay.
Yeah, yay! So if you're wondering what's going on, we're recording this as we go. So there might be some people that pop in later on, like Trill or somebody else, and we're just gonna wing it right now because we're recording this a little later than usual, and we need to get this done. So because some people need to gotta work tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to talk about what we're doing today. We're going to be talking about the entire trilogy of Beverly Hills Cop.
There are four of them.
Yeah, what do you call a four
Was it
elegy?
series now?
Well, when there were four Alien movies, they sold it as a quadrilogy, which is not actually a word, but that's what I usually use.
It's a
Okay, that's what
quadrilogy.
I thought. Because I'm like, I don't think there is a word after trilogy.
I don't
No.
know. Okay. I'll put it like this: We watched all four Beverly Hills Cop films. I'll put it like that. I don't know what to call it. We just watched all four films.
The
So,
Beverly Hills Cop saga.
huh?
We'll call it that. The Beverly Hills Cop saga.
Yeah, the saga. hmm
The
All right.
saga of
So,
Axel F.
and Axel F, which is a stupid name.
It's a terrible name.
Stupid ass name. Damn ass. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off by what was the first time you actually saw, like, it don't have to be a particular one. What Beverly Hills Cop film you start off with watching, like, before, like, when was the first time you saw a Beverly Hills Cop film? Miss.
Okay, this is weird because I cannot pinpoint when exactly I saw it. I just know I saw the second movie at some point in my childhood. And then I saw the first movie a little later, and then saw the third and checked out.
Gotcha. Scott.
You see, for me, like I saw the third one first.
Whoa.
Yeah, because it would just play on TV all the time when I was young, and
Right.
I would just watch that and be like, "Oh, it's a theme park. This is fun." And then I watched the one and two later, and I saw like how much worse the third one was in retrospect.
Well, we'll
Whoo!
get to it. We'll get to it.
We will get to it. We will get to it. But like, yeah, so I came in kind of backwards.
No, I get it. I'm the same. Well, I think I'm in the same vote as Mist. I saw bits and pieces of the second one,
Mhm.
and as I got older, I finally got to watch the original, the first one, and then I finally, like, got to where I finally got to watch it in order, and then later on I got to watch three. So, um, yeah, that's the way my story was like. I got to watch, probably, I think I remember watching it on Comedy Central. Like, two came on Comedy Central, and I would watch it because it came on Comedy Central. I don't know why they wouldn't let us see one, but every chance you got to see two. But one just was hard to find.
Yeah, I think that's why I saw two first, because I just remember it being there.
Yeah,
Two is a
two
weird
was
one to
like
play
two
on
never
Comedy
wanted to
Central
show in
because
syndication. Oh, go
it's like
ahead,
the
Scott.
least
Sorry.
comedy of them all.
What,
Like the
two?
second one. Yeah.
Yeah, the two got more comedy in it. Yeah, one is
No, I think it's got less. I think it's got the least comedy in it
yeah,
out of
one
all of
has a
them.
Yeah.
lot of comedy in it. Yeah,
Yeah, one has a lot of comedy, two kind of has a balance between comedy and, I guess,
that
drama, if
is
you would call it
true.
that. And the third one is just like Tommy Wiseau is unintentionally funny.
There we go. Yeah.
And
Um.
not in a good way.
No. 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 I think really that was my issue. I saw two, but it wasn't the fact that I didn't want to see one. It's just the fact that it just was hard to find one. It was hard. You had to either rent one or you had to go wait until like 12 o'clock midnight to go to see the first one or something. It was hard watching that one. But two was easier to find for some odd reason because they would play either on Spike TV or uh they would play it on Comedy Central. It's just weird. I was like, why? And I watched one. I was like, It's weird. Why would they want to play one? Because one was the funnier one to me, but two was good. It's just a good balance, but one was the funnier one. But anyway,
Two is the one that I've probably seen the least out of all of them.
wow, really?
Yeah, because
Really?
I've seen three and one just like a lot on TV all the time growing up. And two, like I saw it on TV all the time, but I'd never really just turned to it for whatever reason.
Yeah. Okay, get it. I get it. Well, hold on. Two was the one I gotta get some preference. Two was the one where they had the bomb, right? He literally thought it was a bomb or something, and he went to the club and he had a bomb and he thought it was a bomb, or was that one?
Yeah, that was two.
That was two. Okay, I want to make sure
Yeah.
because I could have sworn that's when he met Russia Khalid, the guy he just didn't like. Yeah, that was really good. Anyway, uh, let's start off by giving people a brief recap of what 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 one was about. Um, we can go each of us to make time shorter. We each can give a summary. So, who want to tackle the first one? You want
I'll
me to
do the
do it,
first one.
or one of you?
I'll do the first one.
All right, go ahead.
Very simple. Axel Foley, Detroit police cop type person, has a friend who's into drugs, works for a bad guy, gets shot in the back of the head. Axel goes, hey, that's not cool, goes to Beverly Hills, messes up people's lives in Beverly Hills. The end.
I mean, yeah,
Perfect.
basically.
Perfect. And we have Trill coming in a few minutes. All right. We have Trill coming in. All right, so that's one. We got to ease Trill in and what's going on. Trill, we started already. But anyway, who wants to do two?
Not me.
Damn, you really want to do three? All right, I'll
I
do
mean, it's the
two.
one I'm least familiar with.
No, I get it. I get it. Well, let's try to ease Trill in a little bit so we know. Trail, we already started. We'll get to you in a second, but I'll come back with a question later. But we already started. If you can hear me, hopefully you can hear me, Trail. All right, cool. All right, so Beverly Hills Cop 2. All right, so the chief, I forgot, is he the chief of police? I don't know how Beverly Hills work. Is he a
He's
chief?
like a captain.
Captain. Captain is
Wait,
literally
wasn't he a
trying to solve the
sergeant?
case of the alphabet robberies. It turns out that one of the people played by Bridget Nielsen, aka Sly's ex-wife, goes and shoot the captain in the back two times. Like, was it two times or three times? I forgot exactly how many times she shot him, but she shot him, left him for dead. He's literally in the hospital. Axel is getting getting a call from his daughter, thinking that coming in thinking that the captain is dead, and he literally was in ICU. Axel is literally in. Billy Rosewood and Taggart literally brings them into the investigation. They try to figure out what's going on. Axel trying to figure out the alphabet robberies, and literally they try to rob the alphabet robbery is these robbers who just robs different places, but they got a time crunch with it with how they do it, and they leave a letter every time they do a robbery. So,
Stupid.
um, huh?
Which is stupid.
You said what, Miss?
It's stupid that they did that.
Yeah, it is stupid. It's really is. I really want to talk about that later.
Yeah.
It's it's stupid. I'm like, it is stupid. It's not like they. But if you look at the way they did it, it is. It's that's the only stupid part. But the way they do the crime, they time it
Yeah.
just
Oh
right.
yeah.
They
That's
time
actually
that shit
they
good. Like,
actually are the smartest capers I've seen. One of the
yeah,
smartest capers I've seen.
yeah, they time that shit to like they said the cops are coming in at this amount of time. We need to get out of here before the cops get out. Like they time it just right. I was like, they're smart. It's just so happy, but I think that the end they get caught because there's was it really there was smart. I don't know that end. It was such an actiony mess of a film. I forgot how to end it. It was literally about weapons.
This is how it ended. Exploding boom booms.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
lost in the
exactly.
explosions.
Yeah, exactly. And Rosewood literally learns how to use a rocket launcher and blows up a blows up a truck, and that's
Mhm.
fun.
We're
And
gonna get back to him because I want to talk about him specifically.
Also, at the end of the film, it turns out that Axel was that literally falsified, literally should be going to jail for impersonating a building code inspector, and living in a house, and yeah,
Mac, he's right up there with Detective Carter. Both of them have to go to jail.
exactly right. But Axel Foley needs to be going to jail. Period.
So does Carter. Carter did like way worse. He overstepped what he was supposed to do, whereas I mean Foley did too, but
Yeah, he did.
but he still kind of held back. Like you see the moments where he's like,
Structural
okay,
problem.
don't do that.
Well, I mean, we'll get to Axel F in a minute because that man should have been in prison 10 times over for what he did in Axel Foley. We'll probably let Trill have that one. So Scott, you're familiar with 3.
I'm very familiar with 3.
Go ahead.
I'm so
Swing it.
sorry.
Okay. It's okay. So 3 is about Axel trying to get revenge for the death of Lieutenant Todd, who has been around since the beginning, who has an awesome death line, but he sees the guy who kills him and
Yes,
follows him
yes.
to Beverly Hills to Beverly Hills.
Get a coffee, buddy.
And,
Go get that
and this leads him to Wonder World, which is like a Disney World stand-in. And
No, a Disney
they're
World knockoff.
Yes, it is.
sure, yeah. But you have to imagine in this world, Disney doesn't exist. It's all Uncle Dave, who is the Disney
AKA
stand-in,
Walt
I guess.
Disney.
Walt
Yes.
Disney
Yeah.
standing, yeah. Uncle
He is
Dave.
Walt Disney, but without all the anti-Semitism. And he is given evidence of uh money forging happening at Wonderworld. And it's up to Axel Foley and Hector Elizondo as not Taggart and sort of Billy Rosewood sometimes
When he
to
can.
put a stop to all the bad things happening at Wonderworld. And he does, and then he gets a mascot out of it.
You're
It's
just
a
gonna gloss
great
over the
film.
fact that Sarge gave him that weapon.
We'll get to the Annihilator 2000.
And
What
it's
the
not Sarge, it's Serge.
Serge.
Sage? My bad. Sorry.
Oh man, you and Serge would have a lot of fun together.
Oh no, we do not need to unleash that power into the world.
Wait, did that weapon have a microwave
like
on it?
he had a problem saying the name Abbott in the 4th one.
Habit.
Oh, Brisket Patio.
Like, why didn't they give him a weirder name if they wanted
I
to do
don't
that?
know.
The man was Balky.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, that's Balky.
Man's a legend.
Oh, and he was in what's that Stephen King movie?
Oh crap, we don't talk about that film.
The Mad Meatballs movie.
Langoliers.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. God, yeah, forgot about that movie.
Scared little girl.
I gotta say, that's probably like the least Balky I've ever seen him, where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot you aren't actually Balky.
Yeah. You're an asshole in this film. So that brings us to the final film on the list at the moment, which will definitely get a sequel. So, Trill, you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, I thought it was probably the best one since the second one. It was
No, I mean about what it's about. Free Submarine.
oh, I mean pretty much to not spoil the movie because it's kind of new. For one reason or another, he has to go back to Beverly Hills to solve a case. Doing the case, you get classic comedy, great lines, a lot of nostalgia. I feel like everybody from the second movie was in the fourth one. And if I don't remember the person, I'm very sorry if they didn't,
No. You're
make it.
correct. You're correct.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I felt where the
Not
third
everybody from the
one
second film is in
came up
that.
short with like the multiple storylines. the second one and the fourth one kind of kept it like really on pace and on beat.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go, people. That's the whole entire Beverly Hills Cop saga. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
let's go through each one. Let's go back to one. Now let's talk about our favorite line and favorite scene. So, Miss Ladies first. What's your favorite line?
Mm,
You said what?
it is such a throwaway line, and it is something where when I was a kid, I didn't know who this was until later. Damon Wayans.
Oh, damn it! Tell me my favorite line.
He always says like 5 words, but that wow. For such a short part in a short line, that sticks with me. That isn't Axel Foley. I have to say it that way. That
Yeah,
isn't an Axel Foley line. Because a lot of those is freaking Eddie Murphy. Of course, those lines are going to stick with you.
yeah. You know what he says?
Well, he gives him a bunch of bananas. I forgot what he says exactly, but it's basically he's hinting at a certain activity that men do with fruit and tailpipes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, you got to my favorite line. I forgot what the line was too. I was like, yeah, David Wayne was funny in that. Um, Scott.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the just the back and forth with Axel and Serge. The get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot. Yeah, that's just like one that constantly comes back in all the movies.
And
All
Balky.
right.
He's the best.
Yeah. Trill.
I did really like the Sayers thing too. Um, shit. If I had to pick another one, um, the part where they're in like the not when they're in the strip club, but after the strip club, where like Axel's explaining to the police sergeant or captain like how it was like the other guys like who the heroes, and they were
They were
like, "Is
super
this true?"
cops.
And he was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "No, it wasn't." And Axel had to be like, "For the record, it was working. Next time, just lie." Like it was literally just working.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
would have been mad too, because it's like
Yeah.
I told a very good lie, even though some of it wasn't actually a lie. He was actually telling somewhat the truth in that line. Just for them to be
He's
like,
Shame.
just,
no, we we need to
smearing the truth a
uphold the
bit.
honor.
All right. I ready for my favorite line. It was tough though, but I had to pick this one. Freeze! You are under arrest. Billy getting up and showing his badge saying, "Freeze! You are all under arrest." And then everybody shoots at him, and then Tacker said, "Billy, if you get up again, I'm gonna shoot you." That whole scene was just hilarious. It shows how green Billy is, but it's also just hilarious. It's just, oh, I just love that. I love that line. It's just hilarious how he did it. Yeah.
And
Y'all like
I
that?
did like that through the
Oh, you
final
did like that?
shootout.
Okay. Yeah, you just got to say, "Freeze, you're under arrest." Yeah.
Yeah, Billy has some of the best lines in this
He
movie.
does. He does.
Okay, we really need to have a whole section on Billy because
Well,
he's
he's the
probably
titular character, right?
Yeah.
yes, yes. And you didn't see this, Scott, but in the chat I did write Billy's it's a low key villain.
He's a villain.
We'll get to why I said that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll get to it. All right. So now we're gonna go from 1 to 2. Um. So no, we're still in 1. What is the best scene missed in 1?
I had to jump on the Serge train here. Like anything with him in it. Oh, I can't help but smile. And Billy. Anything with him and Billy, I love it.
All right, Scott.
I mean, the whole strip club sequence is awesome. Like, it's funny and it shows Axel being a good cop. It gets to like Taggart and Rosewood fully on his side.
All right.
Just because he showed him titties.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's always good too. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's an iconic
But yeah, notice that's the
moment.
time he actually like was like, hey, he's not a bad guy. He went to a strip club.
Trail.
I mean, tits will do that for you. But
Editor.
I would say, okay, I really liked when they got to the like warehouse and you could kind of see how what a great detective actually was because he knew about like the coffee grounds and like how the
I
stuff
like
would
that
be
scene
hidden.
too. Yeah.
So I would say because you guys listed my little two scenes I liked a lot, I would say third would probably be. I thought that scene was pretty good.
Sadly, you all picked like my top three scenes. Um, I personally like. I'm going back to what Miss said in the beginning with the bananas, and what he did with those bananas was hilarious. He put
What
the
did he do with
bananas
them?
in, huh?
What did he do with them?
He took the bananas and put them in the tailpipe. So they
Oh,
could...
That is not a euphemism. That actually is what happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He took those bananas, put them in the tailpipe so they wouldn't be able to follow him. That was the whole point of him doing that. So
Mhm.
I did like that scene. It's just like he fooled him the whole time. He was like, "Yeah, so I got you some food. Y'all enjoy." And I know what it's like being a detective. This is bullshit.
Have you ever seen Clerks, the animated series?
Uh-uh.
I tried watching it.
There's an episode where they go to court and Judge Reinhold is the judge, and he keeps having like fantasies of him and Axel Foley sticking bananas in tailpipes.
Damn.
It's a weird show.
Yeah, it is. This sounds like it. All right, so let's go to Beverly Hills Cop 2. So this one will start with Trill. Trill, what is the best line?
Um, uh, there's a part where it was right before. My brain's leaving. I wrote it down. I can't find it. I remember he said it right before he caught the bad guy. Like the line he says when he catches the bad guy. I was like, "Ooh, that was a good one." What did he say? I'm gonna have to look it up. Wait, come right back to me.
All
I had
right.
to look up exactly what he said.
All right. Scott.
Uh, I didn't write down much, and I can't really remember any lines from this movie. But the one that I have is "Don't think, Axel, it makes my dick itch" by Lieutenant Todd.
God, that was one of mine too.
That guy always had great lines in
He
all of his
always had
movies.
great
All three
lines.
of them.
I'm probably gonna get. I probably got a good line from him in Beverly Hills Cop. You're probably gonna third you're gonna steal from me. Um,
Hey man, if you steal my line, I'm not picking a second one.
um, I would like. I like the. My favorite line is "Get off your asses." Y'all gonna be turning off. You're gonna turn into me. You gonna have afros and everything. I just
That's
like that.
another good line too.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's why Eddie Murphy. That was funny. This.
Okay, there is no way I can repeat this line because Eddie Murphy says it so fast. There's no way I can keep up with what he says. But he dumps water on his face to try to get into oh my gosh. He's
Make it
trying
look
to
like he's sweating.
yeah, exactly. And he holds a paper bag and he's telling this woman behind the desk that this is a bomb. And he says, like, you have to watch it because it is like this man does not breathe. He says like 50 words without taking a breath. But he's basically explaining, hey, if you don't help me out, this place is gonna blow. It's gonna be your fault.
Then he took $20 from him.
Yeah, he took $20 from this woman talking about what about my daughter, my twin daughters, Monique and Unique.
And he just throws it in the trash can as soon as they get in. You're like, yeah, that was funny. All right. So best scene. Troy, you got best line?
Yes, and it comes from my favorite scene too. So it was when he was like, "What if I have this money here and I don't need this money, and then I just give the money to you?" He's like, "You talking about bribing me? No, 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 never, never. I'm just saying I got this money and then I give it and then it's gone and then I don't see it anymore." He was like, "Yeah, if I can use your computer." He goes like, go ahead."
Oh crap!
So that's my
Oh
favorite
man,
line and my favorite
that's so
scene. That shit was
hilarious.
hella funny to me.
Oh.
I love me some.
Gilbert
I
Gottfried.
get. I couldn't.
Yeah,
That's
that
what I'm
whole
saying. I
scene
couldn't
is
remember
great.
dude's name. Like the
Yeah,
bad
rest in
guy.
peace.
I couldn't remember his name because he wasn't
Yeah.
the bad guy of the
What
movie. He
if I
was
take
just
this money and I give this to you and you
yes.
take
Wasn't
it?
his name like Sydney? Something like that?
Huh?
I think his name was Sydney.
Sydney, yeah, I
Something
would
like
know
that,
In
yeah.
the
that.
movie, maybe.
But anyway, I was sexy. I like that. I like that line. So that's your favorite scene too?
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
was
yeah, that was a
from the
good
second
scene.
one. That was hilarious.
Yeah. All right, Scott.
Well, that was going to be my pick. So instead, I'm gonna go with the whole like Axel suiting up sequence at the beginning of the movie. That's like Schumacher's Batman.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, has his pants and shit.
Yeah, yeah, they're like doing like close-up shots of his crotch. It's
And he grabbed his crotch too. Is that something guys just do when they put on pants?
Some of us do.
sometimes you
Sometimes,
need you need to adjust.
yeah, we
We
need
need
to
to
adjust this
It didn't seem
area.
like he was adjusting though.
we need to make
No, he
sure,
was
you
just
know,
copping a feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
the right and the left or left and right, not right and left. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. Okay. Best scene. Uh, yeah. Once again, Trill stole my favorite scene because I do love that scene. Um, Gilbert Gottfried was just hilarious in that minute. But I do like the scene where he's literally in the gun club and everybody else shooting fake gun, and he just like fuck it, I'll get my real gun out, and he starts shooting. Everybody looking around him like, look at him like, what the fuck? And he does the Eddie Murphy laugh, and it just makes you laugh. It just this motherfucker just shot a real live bullets in a gun range. It's hilarious. I like that scene.
And
That
my
is a funny
scene.
one.
Oh, my scene. Again, it's another one of these very quick and you'll miss it type things. But um, I forgot why Taggart had to change, but he had to change clothes. And he comes down the stairs and he's like, "So I look spiffy, right?" And I don't think Eddie Murphy really answers, but Judge Reinhold busts out laughing. And I swear that's actually him and not supposed to be the character.
Yeah,
There's
that
just
was
something
that was
about
a
the
funny
laugh.
one.
Yeah, there was something about that laugh where it's like you broke character.
All right. So now let's go to Beverly Hills Cop 3,
A
the
low
third
point.
fun one.
Boo.
Wouldn't say it's like saying it's not like saying like it's X3 low point when the first two are,
Yeah,
so
yeah, they're
really, really
really
great.
in
It's
a
it's
really good
it's
movie.
it's truthfully watching it back, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it gets
Yeah,
I'm with
all
you, Trent. I
fade
don't think
to
it's
like
that bad either. Yeah.
if
yeah,
it wasn't a Beverly Hills Cop movie, you wouldn't look at it so badly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If it was, or if it was the first one, it wouldn't be that
Right,
bad.
yeah.
It's because
Like if it
it's
was a
coming
first in a
off of.
series.
It's the same thing with Rush Hour. It's because it's coming off of
Right.
the best movie in the. It's the best one, dog. It's the best one. Sometimes after the best one, you can kind of have Bane not be that interesting. It happens.
That is true. Yeah.
But
All
you
right.
also missed the conversation where we said 3 doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it does not. It does not.
It has no purpose in this world.
No, it does not.
They needed to make a third, but that was. I don't think
So,
you understand how
so
that goes.
Scott, I have a feeling you're still my favorite line. What is your favorite
I
line?
feel like we're all gonna have the same line.
I have a feeling.
What, Axel, are you on a coffee break? Go
Yep.
get that son of a bitch.
Yep.
Again, Lieutenant Todd.
That's my favorite line.
Yeah, that guy rules.
Yeah.
You picked
Actually,
that.
you on a coffee break? Go get
What's
this.
so weird? What's so weird about him saying that is he says it like he's fine and then
Yeah.
just
And then
dies.
just immediately dies.
He immediately dies. Like that. That's just so cool. And then when he's at the funeral, he just sitting there lying to his wife. She said, "That don't sound like him." What did he say? He actually said, "I was on a coffee bar." That sounds like him.
But I will say a supplementary second is so at the funeral, because you brought it up, Al Green is singing Amazing Grace. Yeah, he's singing Amazing Grace, and they pan into Eddie Murphy's face. And I like how he genuinely acted. There was no words, tears, but he wasn't reacting. He was just distraught or maybe in shock. And
Yeah.
it's just, him. Like I think this is like the precursor to his role in Dreamgirls. Like that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Which you could have won an Oscar, but Norbit happened. Um, so I'm gonna go next because I knew Scott was gonna steal my answer. So my favorite line was what Scott said. But I have a backup, motherfucker. And my favorite line is from the very same scene where they ask, "So what about SWAT? Fuck SWAT." Yeah, fuck SWAT. Fuck you, Scott. I had a backup.
Do you have strong feelings about SWAT?
He just didn't like SWAT.
Well, Scott, black people, authority.
I mean, just cops in general.
I'm just saying, I understand where he's coming from.
This whole movie's about cops. It's got
No,
cop
it's
in the
just
title.
how they felt about it because they didn't want SWAT. He said, then there was a recap where it's a funny line because it comes back to Hanum and then Axel's getting in the back. They're getting shot at by everybody, and then the other guy his partner or something said, "We should have called SWAT." He looked at him like,
One of the guys in that scene is like, I think he's somehow related to John Travolta because his name is
Yes,
like Joey Travolta.
Yep, he's his oldest brother.
"Oh,
Okay.
nice." All right, Miss, who you thought what was your favorite line?
Scott already said it. I have no backup.
All right,
I checked out after that point.
I didn't write. I have no backup lines for this movie either.
okay. Drill, you got one?
Well, you know what? No. That's more of a scene. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a favorite scene. Somebody gonna pick it, but I hope nobody picked my favorite scene.
Um, no, that's got like a scene. Honestly, I don't really.
All right, Scott, what's your favorite scene?
I mean, it's the Surge scene again.
Yes.
How could it
Yeah,
not be
it
with the
is.
Annihilator?
It is.
I
2000?
got something better than that. Don't worry.
Do you?
Yes,
There's something
Okay.
better than that? Okay.
yes.
That's the funniest scene in the movie.
No, I always laugh at this scene every time I watch it. And particularly at the end where John Sexton literally enters the room to get the counterfeit dollars, and then he looks at the top counterfeit dollar, and he looks like he said, "Why are these dollars printing? What are they printing?" And then he looks deeper and he looks at it, and it's literally Eddie Murphy with a smirk on his face. Picture with a smirk on his
Are you
face.
talking about the kiss my ass dollars?
Kiss my ass $1. That always get me every time.
That's
Like,
because that's something you would actually do.
I would. You know what I would. Actually, I'll show my ass. Thank you. Kiss my ass $1. Show my ass. I
I
would
just imagine like you taking a picture of your ass and like Ellis DeWald walks in and like just
it's
shoots
like
you right there.
Poor Ellis. Poor Ellis. Poor Ellis.
what is this?
Poor
Why is the
Ellis.
All that
phone?
ass. All that man butt. All that bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Fuck Ellis DeWald. He shot Uncle Dave.
He did shoot him.
Wait, didn't he also shoot didn't he also shoot the sergeant too?
He did,
Yeah, he
yeah.
did. He did. But Uncle Dave was just more. He shouldn't have shot Uncle Dave.
No, he shouldn't have shot either one of them.
He was
He
capping
shouldn't have. But
motherfuckers.
Uncle Dave,
Dude's
he
just
should have
going
paid for
around
that.
shooting old men.
Yeah, I know. Goes for he was defenseless. Uncle Dave wasn't doing nothing
Well,
wrong.
okay, think about that. Scott has a point because there was a good 50, 60 young men and he shot the two old dudes.
Hmm. And he only killed one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle
And,
Dave was fine at the end.
and
yeah.
also, yeah, shall we say which one died? It ain't the white one.
It's the black one.
Mm.
Da 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 da.
Which makes that scene even more hilarious because of the fact that I thought he was wearing like a bulletproof jacket under there. Just for him to die.
Got him twice, missed.
But it was still in the chest area where
I know, but he made sure he was gonna kill him. He made sure he was gonna unalive him. He was coming for him. Like pow, pow.
But that was still like weird final last words just to die.
You on a coffee break? Go get that son of a bitch.
Dead. And it's not like you guys, you gotta understand, there's no like pause, there's no like swelling music. He says the line, dies.
I admit that, but here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest here, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's the most gangster shit ever. The way to die, just literally just go up and just their last words like, "You on a coffee break? Go get that son of a bitch. Like, go get him, kill him." Yeah, my last words. Go get him.
Well, it definitely motivated Foley.
Yeah, it's like think about that for a minute. He said that line. Foley literally went on a chase of his life. It took literally, he would have killed him if it wasn't for the agent literally that stopped him. He would have got him. Axel was on his ass. Like, he made sure.
I mean, wasn't he in a car that was falling apart?
Yes. And he still was like right by, he was on his ass though. Scott, he was on his ass. He was on it. He was there. He was gonna chase him. He wasn't gonna get away. If I'm telling you that FBI agent didn't stop him, he would have got him.
Well, I
Axel
mean,
was on his ass.
he was in on it. We know why he stopped him.
Yeah, that is true. We know why he wasn't, but also as added bonus, think about that for a minute. That line motivated Axel Foley to chase this man all the way to California. So that line had significance. He chased that man all the way to California. He said, fuck that, I'm gonna get this guy. His whole mission was I'm not gonna arrest his ass, I'm gonna kill him.
Also, like, Axel Foley up to that point has not been a reactionary person in terms of violence.
Yeah.
That set the tone for how angry he was. Because
he was angry. In fact, when he first saw Ellis DeWalt, he was literally about to kill him. He's like, wait, he was all calm, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, he had to hold him back, like, he called him a motherfucker.
Like, you don't see him do that until this movie.
No, he was really like upset. He was going to get that. Ellis DeWalt was going to get it. He was going to get it.
Yeah, because he's a lot calmer in the first movie, even though he's still got like the personal connection and he's like threatening Maitland and all that.
The second one you can see it, but the third one, like it was literally a revenge arc. Like I felt like License to Kill James Bond, where he was just on a mission to kill this guy, no matter what. It just so happened to be in Film World and not a desert next to a gasoline tank. And him setting them on fire. Damn
So
that.
can I ask a question going back to the first movie real quick?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Because I really had to think about this. So you know how he has his friend Jenny?
yeah.
Yes.
Is it just me or did it seem like those two should have been together?
Well, I think because like the original movie was written for Sylvester Stallone.
Ooh,
And
boy, I
I
did
think
not
what
know that.
happened was yeah, I think what happened was like she was cast for that version, and then they brought in Eddie Murphy, and just because of like classic studio racism, they were like, well, we can't have them get together now,
Right.
Right.
so they just changed that into they're just
But seriously,
platonic friends.
it did feel like the way those two were acting, and I mean the actual actors, it really seemed like they should have actually ended up together.
They could
Yeah,
have, but like in all of these movies, he doesn't really have like a love interest, except for the third
No.
one. He does kind of like
technically,
he
I
asks her
have
out
a
on a
theory.
date.
I have a theory, and we'll probably get to that in the fourth one, but I have a theory about that. But
Well, in the fourth one, he straight up says that he's celibate.
you know that's some bullshit.
No, I believe that because I think he puts being a cop. Well, he and his daughter basically saying that one. He puts that above everything else. That he's a
Yeah,
cop.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, this film, I'm gonna say this. I say three is a crazy film that makes no sense, but I like three. I don't think it's the best. It's not the best out of three, but it's an acceptable one.
I don't hate it, but like, I miss Taggart, it doesn't really feel like a
Yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop movie.
yeah, it
It's
doesn't feel.
it's almost like a Disneyfied version, like just like a
It's
Disney
John
Channel
Landis.
Beverly Hills Cop.
It's
Yeah,
a
but like
John.
John Landis can be like a little bit edgier. Like he made
He
Trading
can be,
Places and
but usually he's not.
Yeah, yeah. It's with John Landis. His it's like with the
his
last.
later years he wasn't, but
Yep.
like in the 80s
You-
he had more of an
Well,
edge.
well, if you look at the first two, who directed the first Beverly Hills Cop?
Martin Brest.
Okay, Martin Brest.
And that's his name, people. That
Yeah,
is
that's
He's a
his
his
Brest
name.
name.
man.
But his background was action, correct? Am I correct?
No.
Okay, that's true. But you got to think Martin Brest originated, and then you went from Martin Brest to Tony Scott, who knows how to balance. Not he was the master of balancing comedy and action together because he could do it. The man went on to do Top Gun. Um, and yes, he went on to do Deja Vu, which wasn't
Wait,
good.
was Top Gun after Beverly Hills Cop 2 or before?
That's a good question. Was it?
I feel like Top Gun might have been before that.
Yeah, yeah. But he did, but Tony Scott does have reputation. I mean, he did do True Romance. Let's not forget that. True Romance is a
I
good
mean,
example.
Tony Scott was like a great action director.
Yeah, he was a great action director, but he knew how to make comedy too. Because everybody keep forgetting True Romance is kind of a black comedy a little bit. It got some comedy elements in it, but it.
Yeah, it was like a Tarantino script.
I know, right? Yeah, it was a dark. That's a dark film because I'm gonna wait a minute. This is a black comedy. I said, yeah. Damn. I mean, fuck. I mean, that scene where she got she where he beat her up and she just laughing. I was like, yeah, this is dark. Uh, yeah.
Oh, poor Foley.
There we go. Let's go ahead and talk about that film.
Did we
Yeah.
do? Yeah, I guess we did all do best scene, right? Yeah.
All right. So first thing first, we want to talk about the fact that I have a theory, and I'm gonna before we get to that, my theory is Robin Givens, right, who played the girlfriend in the last one. I feel like that's her.
No, that was Teresa Randall.
Sorry, Teresa Randall. I feel like I get confused with Teresa Randall and Robin Givens. I don't know why. They kind
They
of
don't even look the same.
well,
Nope.
if you look a little bit from a distance. You can.
No, no, don't you pull that black crap on me. They do not look the same.
Well, they both are hot. Let's put it like that.
I will agree with you on that
Sure.
one, but they don't look the same.
All right, I'll give you that. I may have to look a little harder. Look, I'm about halfway. I'm not there yet anyway. So anyway, but anyway, Teresa Randall. I have a theory that Teresa Randall is character is Axel Foley's ex-wife. I just
How
got
did you come to that conclusion? Is
because
it that
Taylor
she's the
Page.
only character that he's had any type of like sexual interaction with
No, it's
throughout the
not
entire
that. It's
series?
more so like there's a reason they picked Taylor Page. She looks a little bit like her a little bit, so it would make a little. That's what you gotta say.
I mean, how can we
No,
take how can we take what you say? You-
no, she doesn't even look like Eddie Murphy's kid,
Well, Eddie Murphy's kid is in the film.
which is funny because I did see that too.
Yeah, I was like, that's her. His daughter's actually in the film. I was like, well, that is
Yeah, his daughter plays one of the random cops that you actually see
yeah,
on screen.
which is funny. But
okay.
like, I really think that like, well, okay. So, do you believe it's a mystery, or you think it's her?
That did cross my mind. I'm not gonna lie, but I thought they also said the wife's name or ex-wife's name. I thought they said it, or maybe
I
I
don't
did confuse
remember
it with
them
the daughter's
saying it.
name, because the daughter's name is Jane. So maybe when
Yes.
I first heard Jane, I thought ex-wife, but then it's clearly the daughter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he
Yeah, but they
does
they
have,
leave it open so that like if in the sequel they decide to explore it, they can either bring back Teresa Randall or cast somebody else.
or
They
or
are most
or
likely going to cast somebody else because what does Teresa Randall do now? And that's no
or
shade. I actually like her.
yeah,
She
She
wasn't even in Bad Boys 4.
yeah,
like she gets the bad end of the shaft in so many movies, and she's
oh
so
yeah,
good.
yes. Also, as an added bonus, you never know in the sequel we might get to see his son. Da, 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 da.
Well,
I
they were
really hope
gonna
not.
do like a TV show that was
Yeah,
about his
yeah, he
son,
was. Yeah, he does
and that never
technically.
happened.
He technically, if we're going by the show, he does have a son. So
Well, if in the movie they say that she's 32 years old, which would make her born 2 years before Beverly Hills Cop 3.
ah,
So I don't know.
it could be
I
Teresa Randall. See that
You know
theory?
what? No, no, no. They need to subvert all expectations. Make it a mixed child because we could be like, hey, Jenny might be the mama too.
That is true. That is true. You just want
Or it's
Jenny
a it's
Axel to be
Bogomil's
together
daughter.
so badly.
I'm just saying this is the one time I'm gonna say hashtag justice for Jenny because the other Jenny from Forrest Gump, no, she don't get no justice.
Ah,
What did she do?
Yeah, what did Jenny do? Wait a minute.
Yeah, let's cover that movie. Let's cover what Jenny did in that movie.
I don't think you guys should cover that on Black Film Talk.
No,
I
no,
don't think it's a good
no,
No,
fit.
no,
no,
because we're
no,
gonna get
no.
mad at one particular scene. We're all gonna get mad at one
One.
scene.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Damn, on the stress. Fuck.
Yes, she was. And she didn't need to be.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, I will give her this. What was going on with her, like emotionally, that's not her fault. But
Yeah.
everything else she had a choice to do. And she's like, no, I'm going to make this as terrible for everybody around me as possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jonathan Banks was in the first one too.
Yeah, he's like the lead goon.
Yeah. And those of you who don't know who Jonathan Banks is, he's Irma Trout in Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a fro, like a little Jew
Yeah, he
fro.
has that fro, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Walter, I don't have half measures. Okay. No halfway. No half measures, Walter.
Yeah, he popped up in a bunch of stuff in
He
like the
did.
80s and the 90s.
He was in
Like
Star
he was
Trek,
in I
wasn't
think he was in one of the Crocodile Dundees.
he? I don't remember that. I really want to do Crocodile Dundee just because you said that.
We should. We
We
should do the
should.
whole trilogy.
Do we have to do 3?
We gotta. That might be the one that he's in.
That might be. That film is garbage.
I
2
mean,
was
none of them. The first ones. I mean, I don't. None of them are really good.
no, motherfucker. 2 was great. I love 2.
Two,
2 was
two might be the
amazing.
worst. Two might be the worst
Uh,
of them.
2 was the fuck you. 2 was awesome. 2, he literally went down and destroyed. He killed a bunch of drug dealers. Well, he killed one drug dealer and took down literally the cartel and Australia. It was fucking awesome.
That is so like a complete left turn from the first movie, where it's just about like a guy who lives in the outback and comes to New York City,
Okay, guys, we are definitely.
and then all of a
just so
sudden
you
now
know-
he's stopping the cartel.
Yeah, just so you know, sidebar people. Okay, so guys, the next episode of the Film Talk is going to be the Crocodile Dundee series. We're going to talk about that. Me and Scott are going to argue about this.
And
Crocodile Dundee.
it actually makes sense.
was
They
amazing.
were talking about crossing over with Beverly Hills Cop at one point.
That is true. Yeah. Crocodile Dundee doesn't count as black, does it?
No.
Do we count Australia as black?
Well, it does
Hell
have
no.
Reginald Bell Johnson.
It does have Reginald Bell Johnson. That is the
and
one black
and he
person in
actually
those movies, I
throws
believe.
a boomerang.
Or no, the second movie, I can't remember who's in it, but because Reginald Bell Johnson isn't in it.
No, he isn't in the second one, yeah. But Mac is. Not me, dumbasses. Mac. He's a character named Mac.
Yeah, we realized that since you would have been like what, a fetus?
Yeah, probably. No. Crocodile Dundee. I was born when Crocodile Dundee was out, when it came out in theaters. I was born. 2 came out. 2 was amazing. Fuck you, Scott. Anyway, we'll discuss that on the next episode. All right, so anyway, back to the shit. So yeah, 4 has some ups and downs. Let's talk about Miss. We power through the first 3 to talk about the Billy Rosewood as a villain. Explain.
I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing. It's just when you first see him, like Scott said earlier, he's very green, very naive, which is weird considering he seems younger in the movies just to be like 8 years older than Eddie Murphy, which is weird to me. But it's like by the end of that movie, he grows a pair, and it seems natural. But after that, this man lost his mind with guns and weapons and wanting to kill people. It's like, good Lord,
And
man.
power.
Yeah.
In the third one, he is mad with power.
Oh my gosh. And I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
calls so many cops to that truck in the third movie.
And what's funny about the actor Judge Reinhold is he is probably my favorite corniest white actor. Like he defines corny, and he does it the best out of everybody who I've seen try to be corny. He's just that. He's just corny.
He is. He's
But
great
but
playing
he's
like corny
endearing.
characters. Yeah. Even when you're supposed to kind of dislike him, like in the Santa Claus movies.
You know what? That's one of those instances where I felt one way, and then seeing it as an adult is like, wait a minute, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he actually really wasn't that bad.
No,
Kind of
no,
annoying,
he's
but
totally
he
a nice
wasn't
guy.
actually bad. Yeah, Tim Allen was just hating. That was it.
Yeah, Tim Allen's kind of a dick in that.
Yeah, and they have it where it seems like Tim Allen's in the right. It's like, no, actually, you are actually in the wrong.
Yeah, Tim Allen is a fucking he's a villain in that film, and I explained that in Digital
He
Beatdown.
killed Santa.
Yep, he killed Santa. He's a murderer. He should go to jail.
That is actually a line from the first movie where the little boy says, "You killed Santa."
Yeah, you should go to jail, bastard.
But yeah, that's why I say Billy is a low-key villain, because that man, it's not a gradual he gets to that point. It's okay, my balls dropped. Let's go.
Yeah, he gets like a closet full of guns. Goes
Like
insane.
he has hidden weapons like in his office and in his like I think he said like his knife was like under his pillow or something like that. It's like, oh my goodness. And then
In
they
the
make
fourth
reference
movie, he has like a Rambo knife.
and they make reference to that where they keep saying, Billy, we need to talk.
Yeah, yeah, Taggart's concerned.
Taggart is concerned, and he should be.
To the point where if Foley says we need to talk, that means you have really crossed a line into Cuckooville.
Well, by the third movie, he's like blasting a theme park with an experimental gun.
Can we get like a death count or a body count for Billy? Because I think he did the most kill. He killed more people than the villains.
Well, I mean that is true. Like I'm the same. I keep literally arguing dead meat if they can do a. I agree. Billy does deserve a kill count, but also Batman deserves a kill count too because he killed a lot of people in Batman and Batman Returns. I counted like 21 people in those films. 21.
Yeah, but I think Billy killed more, even if it was like an oopsie.
No. There's a difference. Batman probably killed more. I just can't count it because there's a lot of people in that factory in Batman. A lot of people. He killed a bunch of people. He blew that factory.
So what we're saying is Billy is Batman.
Yeah, they're both murderers.
We cracked the case, y'all. Billy is
Billy is
Batman.
Batman. Billy don't give a fuck. Yep, Billy gives no fucks.
In fact, he was like kind of bloodlusty after a certain point.
Yeah, he was. Like at the in the four in the fourth one, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna flash my badge, but I'm gonna kill some of these sons of bitches in this film while I do it." So
In the
that's Billy.
in the third one, he like shoots those guys in the theme park, and then he like does like a little gunslinger thing. He's just
Yeah,
like
he
super
enjoys it.
psyched about just killing these two dudes.
Actually, you know what? I know where the turning point was. In the at the end of the first movie, when he and Taggart are under fire, he has that weird smile, and he's like, "Remember Butch
Yeah,
Cassidy and
he's
Sundance Kid?" He goes into this weird tangent about how they basically went out in a blaze of glory. That was the turning point where
That
he
was the turning
lost
point.
it.
Yeah, he lost
it's
his
true.
shit. But
And
also, at the
Taggart's
same
like
time,
looking at him all weird. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong
what's
with me?"
wrong with you, Rosewood? What's wrong with you?
And that's another scene where if you don't pay attention, you might not catch it because look at his face. He has the weird Joker smile appear on his face. And this man is being shot at
Can
with
Judd be the Joker?
like semi-automatic guns. Like he's being shot at and smiling.
So I'm sorry, I'm just picturing Judd as the Joker, and it would be cool.
Judge.
Judge as the
Actually,
Joker.
I can see it.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be
He
the
could have
worst
been.
thing I've seen.
Yeah,
yeah.
he definitely has like the look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went in there. He said, "It's all about set. It's all about sending a message."
Actually, that's another thing that suddenly happened because before he kind of delivered his lines very straightforward, and then all of a sudden he would be like, "It's okay, we can do this." It's like, oh my god,
God, you're the Joker. You're crazy. No, I'm not. No, I'm
I'm
not.
not crazy.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Axel, I'm not crazy. See, this is a world full of crazy idiots just want to daggone go crazy. And they all just blow their fucking minds up. I'm just trying to deliver the cure. That's all, Axel.
Yeah, I can picture him saying that actually, which is scary.
And Taggart is like Gordon.
Billy, what the fuck is wrong with you? And all of a sudden we get Axel Foley as Batman. No, fuck it. Just Michael Keaton. Just bring Michael Keaton in as Batman. Just bring him in. Michael Keaton coming in there, flying down. I want those wonderful toys.
He's Batman, but he wears like a Detroit Bombers jacket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
That's for like, man. Don't kick my ass, Batman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm black. I'm gonna show you my ass right now. Don't kick it. All right, let's get to some good lines. Good lines in Axel Foley.
Ooh.
Miss?
Who's going first?
Is it Miss? Miss?
Oh, I didn't hear you.
That's all right.
Uh,
Actually, I should go first because I ain't never gone first yet. So
Really?
yeah. Best line I would have to say is it's in the trailer, but watching it even more is funnier. I know you're not about to put me in there. Y'all about to put me in the car. You literally are not about to put me in that car. That look like a Legos car. So I like that line. It's really funny. I know it's from the trailer, but that was just I just like even though it's from the trailer, it's like yeah, it's just the full
So,
scene. Just like
so
it makes,
that was Eddie Murphy's daughter in that scene.
no, that I think I don't know. Was it?
that might have
Might have been.
been.
Yeah.
I don't know. He gets arrested by the two cops, the two
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of
younger
them.
cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a better scene. I
Well, you're
like the
doing line
scene.
right now.
Huh?
Aren't you doing line?
Yeah, I'm doing line. I actually got a better line. I got a better line. I like the fact that through all that shit that's going when his daughter literally complaining about you don't know, you probably don't even know my birthday, you don't know anything about me, and then he literally goes through that whole scene of him shooting everybody, and then he answered her question and give everything correctly. Like
I did actually like that scene.
yeah, it just lets you know that Axel is not an asshole. He knows that lets you know that he loves his kid. He knows his kid. He knows how she is, what she is. He knows everything about her. Like because that if you watch it from that scene, from the beginning to the end, you think, did he even wanted a daughter? Did he like everything she's saying is correct? But that scene lets you know that not that scene, but that line lets you know that you know, look, you're my daughter. I know everything about you. I love you. I'm only here to protect you. You know, everything he's saying is not full of bullshit, full of shit. Because if you watch the first three, he does tend to lie a lot, but that scene lets you know that he wasn't lying about it. That line lets you know that. So I like that line. All right, Miss. I'm gonna let you go next.
Actually, this line and this scene kind of go hand in hand, and it does have to do with the when Foley's being chased and his car just falls apart, and he has to jump in basically a rent-a-cop car, and she sprays him in the face with mace. But as he's driving, the camera pans over, and you see her on the thing as he's driving like a spider monkey, and she's not letting go. And he's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What are you doing?" For some reason, that just had me cracking up that whole scene because she was not letting go of that little buggy.
All right. Trill.
So with this movie, when I was watching it, like, how can I say this? Like, I liked it, but nothing really like stood out to me to a
Yes.
point where I would be like, it was almost like I enjoyed what I watched, but what did I just watch?
You
Like
couldn't
watching the
quote
Adam
any
Sandler
lines like
movie.
in the first two.
Yeah, it's almost like watching like a Netflix Adam Sandler movie. Well, it was a good
Interesting point
time.
that you bring up Adam Sandler too.
You
Yeah.
damn it, Miss.
No, I'm not saying that Adam Sandler makes bad movies. I'm saying that
No. She's talking about Shooter McGavin.
that's funny. Yeah, that's
No,
hilarious.
no, 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 no. No, there's an Abby's. They did not even hide that one. I'm like, holy crap.
That was funny. But no, yeah, that's how I feel about the line about the scene. I feel like it was all just one great nostalgia trip to the second movie.
Right. Oh, sorry. All right. Scott.
Uh, I guess my favorite line would be when like Paul Reiser drops him off at the airport and he like calls over to the security guard, and he's like, "Doesn't he look about 10 to 15 years older than me? We're the same age, the same age." He's just like shaming Paul Reiser in front of this lady.
And to be fair, I think Paul Reiser is actually older than Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
I think so, but not by much.
No,
Yeah.
no.
it was good to see Paul Reiser. It's good to see
Yeah,
him.
He's
you
been
don't
popping
see.
up a lot.
Yeah, you didn't see him for like a long time.
Well, I mean,
No,
he
but now he
wasn't
was like on
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things. Yeah,
Yeah, he was a Stranger Things.
he's doing Netflix stuff now.
Yeah. He's still around. I'm just saying it's great to see Paul Reiser. I'm just see Paul Reiser get some acting. Kind of miss him. I mean, I ain't seen him since Aliens.
Since Aliens, he did a whole TV series after
Yeah,
Aliens.
Mad About You with Ellen Hunt.
That is true. Forgot about that.
Paul Reiser, we love you.
We do. We love you.
Yeah, we're gonna do an episode about Bye Bye Love.
But I do definitely agree with Trill. It was very hard to try to find like a favorite
Yeah,
line because stuff
Yeah.
was delivered weird.
yeah,
Just
it was.
it felt phoned in.
Yeah,
There's a lot of weird stuff in this movie. Like there's a lot of reused reaction shots
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
yeah.
It just feels a little bit, I don't know, like cheap in that way.
And this movie feels like, and if you look at it, you when you watch the trailer and then you watch the actual movie, in the past you would see actual Axel Foley have a body count because he does have a body count, but you think you're watching the trailer, he actually has a body count. His body count pretty low in this damn film.
He doesn't kill too many people in this movie.
Huh?
He doesn't kill too many people in this movie, I
No.
guess.
No, it's literally Gordon Levitt who has the high body count. He got a lot of people.
He does kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And so does Judge Reinhold. Freaking
Judge
Billy.
Reinhold also shoots a bunch of people.
Yeah, Billy does too.
Billy's the one who didn't hold back. At least
Billy didn't hold back nothing. Billy was in
at
there
least
like, hey, okay,
Joseph,
everybody,
like-
I got to
because yeah, Joseph did it in self-defense. Billy didn't. He
Billy
just
was like,
straight
nope.
shot.
He's like shooting, ask questions later.
Again, that's the movie where they kept saying we need to talk. Like that's like said 4 times in the movie.
We need to talk, Billy.
Can I say I really don't like what they did with Taggart in this movie.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Yeah. Like they make him
He just
Don't
like
get me
overlooks
wrong.
all these obviously shitty cops.
yeah, I don't like the fact that they made Taggart like the unaware person that his spoiler alert. If you've not watched the film, go watch it. It's on Netflix. You have no business, but this is a spoiler alert, people. That he didn't know that the person he'd been training this whole time is a dirty cop. It just
Well, but like they go so far as to say that Billy told him. And it's
Yeah.
just like, why wouldn't you trust Billy?
Yeah, Billy's been your partner this long. You're literally a godfather to a kid, and you don't trust Billy's judgment. You should trust his man's judgment. So it's not like
Yeah, I didn't buy that for Taggart.
No,
If that had been like Hector Elizondo, I would have.
that would have been a different story.
right, yeah.
Yeah. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like the fact that they brought Taggart back. I just didn't like how they treated him. I agree with
Yeah.
you. Like I don't got nothing wrong with if you're gonna bring Taggart back. Don't make him this naive person that knows that his person he's been training this whole time is not as a dirty cop. Make him this person that like it's like I think what would have fixed this film is if Kevin Bacon character has nothing to do with that department and he's literally it's like he could have just been an old friend. That would have been better. That would have made me feel a little bit better.
Or what if it was Hector Elizondo who is like the head of the department now, and like Taggart is like the one doing the private investigation, and Billy and Axel have to team up instead of bringing in Joseph Gordon-Levitt at all.
Too, yeah.
Okay, when that came out, I thought it was gonna be Foley and Billy because it's like, why do you need another partner? You have one. who it has been by your side this whole time.
Right.
Well, what, you don't like Bobby Abbott? The most generic
I
character
would have
ever.
rather him been with Serge.
Yeah, just do a whole movie of them two. And Billy.
Yes. They really had like the best scenes when all three of them worked together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to give his daughter a love interest, and that kind of
Why?
Which was unnecessary because nothing came of it.
that
And
is
Axel's
true.
never had one. She doesn't need one.
Yeah, she didn't need one. I didn't like that. I think that's what they were trying to do, just give her a love interest.
They should have just
But
made her like an Anakin Skywalker. Like
There you
Axel
go.
somehow created her out of like the Force.
here's the thing. What was the point? Because yeah, you get the kind of backstory that they did hook up, but
Yeah.
they don't get that together, or we don't see it.
First, I want to
They
say this
kiss,
before we
but yeah,
continue.
it's not like clear.
Look, I want to before we continue. I want to say this right here, and I think y'all agree with me. We're not bashing Jordan Gordon-Levitt. He was good. It's not him.
My whole thing about him has been he should stop playing normal people and should play like robots and aliens.
Fair.
I think he was great in G.I. Joe.
He
That was
was.
Yeah,
cool.
he's a lot of fun in that movie.
Yeah. We're not bashing. We're not bashing Jordan. We love Jordan. I think I speak for all of us. We love Jordan Gordon-Levitt. It's just this wasn't his part. We're just being honest.
Well, I think it's just the movie in general because I can't
There you go,
picture
yeah.
anybody really.
Yeah, it's just a weird role, like kind of
Yeah.
like unnecessary.
Yeah, I think the way they did his part. I think if you were interviewing, he probably look at it like, yeah, I wish they probably put me in a certain type of
And also
Because he's already
another,
clashing with his daughter. He doesn't need to clash with a second person.
that. There we go.
and what made it even worse is okay. I'm not bashing the actress who plays Eddie Murphy's daughter, but did she like get dragged out of bed when she delivered her lines? Because a lot of her lines, she talked like this, even when she's mad.
It was the same, yeah, it was the same problem that I felt with Coming to America, the sequel, where it's like this doesn't feel like Eddie Murphy's kid. Like this doesn't feel like this character's kid.
Yeah,
And I didn't really feel like this was Axel Foley's
It
kid.
didn't match his like energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She was just
Like it would have been fine if it started out, the both sides of the coin thing. Like she's prim and proper or whatever you want to call it, and he's just himself.
I almost would have
But-
preferred if she was more like Billy. Like if she had a little bit of Billy rub off on her because she's been
And
in Beverly
that's
Hills.
actually what I was hoping for. Like some part of the her quote unquote uncles rubbing off on her. You
Right.
know? By the way, this is for you, Trill. Pause.
Thank you. Please.
But the other thing that made me mad about this movie is so the sappy they make up at the ending
Mhm.
felt really undeserved.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should have just ended it before then.
Yeah, because that whole time and I get it, I get the daddy issues thing, but none of that built up to them earning that, oh, now we're the best of friends.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It wrapped up too neatly at the end with the
Yeah.
diner and everything.
Yeah. And it would be different if she was like a teenager, but she's 32. It's like, yeah, that would take a little bit more.
Oh no. You make a 32-year-old man, they're not gonna forgive you for a while. That's gonna take some time. That takes some time.
Yeah, and this is like the span of like a week. It's like, nah.
That's gonna
Get
take
that,
like
yeah.
months. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking years. She still gotta warm up to that shit. So I agree with you. There are problems with this film. I feel like if there was a sequel, they can fix it up and tie it up and make it better. Go
Eddie
ahead.
Murphy says intercourse too many times in this movie.
Yeah, which
That's
oh,
kind of weird,
that was another thing that kind of threw me off. It's not shocking that Eddie Murphy curses in movies, but for some reason it felt really ham-fisted.
Oh,
Yeah.
It
He
didn't
felt
feel
weird in this
natural.
movie.
Yeah.
He didn't feel like in step with the other performances.
Yeah.
So I agree with Mac. It's not the worst movie, but something was just a little bit off center with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like what Coming in America. I was hoping for a joke of, the good morning, my friends. Hey, fuck you. Yes, fuck you too. I was hoping for a comeback for that, but we're not going to get there. I knew we weren't going to get it, but
I literally don't remember anything about that movie.
what, Coming to America?
Second
Yeah.
one,
The
Yeah,
scene
the
where
Yes.
he
the
literally
sequel.
is.
I love the first one. I have like memorized.
Yeah,
right?
I'm talking about the first one. I was hoping that they would do something like that. That shit was hilarious. Like,
Yeah, but the
like
second
yeah,
one,
like
just
walking out there and say, "Good morning." I really wanted to do that in New York. Good morning, my friends. Hey, fuck you. Yes, fuck you too. I'm
and
gonna do
then
that
he
in
gets
Houston.
shot.
Huh?
And then he gets
Yes.
shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that in Houston, and I'm waiting on. I'll probably help. Trill will probably tell you, "Hey, fuck you too."
Oh, that's another thing that threw
Don't
me
bring
off.
me into your craziness.
Huh?
So, so check
Don't
this
bring me
out.
into your madness.
Oh,
What you saying?
I'm saying, don't bring me into your madness.
Okay. What you were saying, Miss? I'm sorry.
okay, so they introduced Billy in the fourth movie just for him to be gone for 90% of the movie.
Yes. Yes. I was
That's why it
annoyed
should
by
have
that.
been Taggart.
I like this film, but that annoyed the shit out of me. I'm like, you brought Billy into this film and you only put him in there 90% of the film. He's not even in it. What
It,
the fuck?
this man's got a PI office and everything, and they're like, "Oh well, you're gonna be
Oh, well,
gone."
like, yeah. And once again, I have nothing against Jordan Gordon-Levitt, but don't tease me a character that I liked in the last three films and you barely use them. It pisses me off.
It actually, you know what? I hate when they do this kind of stuff, but I think this could have kind of worked if Joseph Gordon-Levitt was actually Billy's kid.
That would have been
Sure.
better. That would have been cool.
But then you couldn't have both of them be like the kids of these characters,
Well,
right?
yeah, I don't like that cliche, but it just seems like some of these characters is like, what? Why are you here? You are unnecessary.
They're unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I felt like, I'll put it like this. I bet you if you were to interview him and literally like ask him begrudgingly, I have a feeling that there was probably a plan for him to Abbott to be Rosewood's kid because the way he was acting, the way he was doing stuff, it felt like he was a son or something. Because it was so funny. He was sitting
Oh,
in the middle,
I
like,
know what movie it's like. I know the vibe. Remember when Eddie Murphy did uh the movie You People?
yeah,
Oh
It's
yeah.
that
Yes.
same vibe.
yes. You people was funny though.
I
I
mean,
did
this
too.
this movie kind of had me chuckling a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it has the weird same something not right
Like,
vibe.
yeah. Like he's
Characters
looking
aren't
dead
in the
at her, like,
same
yeah,
room
you're
while they
fucking my
film this.
daughter. I would have to tell you no. I was looking on Eddie Murphy like, yeah, no, you're not doing. It felt like that's what I wanted Eddie Murphy to be to Abbott. Like it's uncomfortable. I don't like the fact that you're messing around with my daughter. He should be doing more stuff to fuck around with him. That's what I was looking for. But it was more like, no, I'm inviting. I'm glad that my daughter's messing with a cop. I'm glad that this. It just didn't feel right. I like,
Oh,
Well, he's
here's a
not really like that at first, but he doesn't. It's not like enough pushing back against each other that like it has any effect.
Yeah.
okay. There is a scene that actually pissed me off between Foley and his daughter. And that was when they were going to the club.
Oh God.
And up to that point, she had been like, "You're not my dad, stop acting like my dad, you don't know me, blah, blah, blah." Like she the whole time. The minute his shtick didn't work,
She
she
helps
came
him.
to it's like, why?
Like, yeah. Like, why you helped him?
That actually pissed me off, and I almost turned off the movie because it's like that was stupid.
Yeah, why
There was no reason why she had to do
she
that.
didn't have to do that. Like, I think what would have been better if if his stick fell and then she literally just did her own thing, it would have been better. But the
Yeah,
fact
because that could be a nan 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 that moment.
Yeah, hi, I'm better than you. like you're getting old, old man. Like
Oh,
that's
and what makes it even worse is then they immediately go back to "You ain't my dad. Don't tell me what to do." It's like, then what's the point of you
you just
helping him?
spoke to him. Like you literally just proved that you're a good combo. Like, yeah, it wasn't earned. That combination wasn't earned. It was not earned. It pissed me off too. Like that was not earned. But all right. We're not going to talk about scenes because we don't want to spoil it. You know, a lot of the film. We only spoiled key parts because I'm spoiling the part about him about the dirty cop is literally like 30 minutes. Like it's little like
Oh, you know what? You gonna know who the bad guy is
yeah, you
immediately.
don't know who the bad guy is. It's like
Like
5 minutes.
as soon as he walked into the room, I'm like, oh boy, here we
Yep,
go.
he's the
Didn't
bad
didn't even
guy.
hide
Boom,
that one.
boom. That's what I hate. That's what I hate more than anything. And I'll admit that in Beverly Hills Cop 3, I didn't see it coming. And even the other Beverly Hills Cops, yes, you know who the villain is, but they're more slick about it. They're more, they're more slick about it. Like we know who the villain is, but they don't know who the villain is. Where
I don't know. I think you kind of know, and I think like
no, no, I
Axel
mean
kind of knows
no, no, no. What I
throughout.
mean
Like
by we know who the villain is, but the movie characters don't know who the villain is.
I
You know,
no, I disagree. I think Axel pretty much knows. Like
no,
from
no,
the second
Axel
he
do
meets
know.
that
No, I'm
person.
agreeing with you. Axel know. What I mean by let me rephrase. Axel, Rosewood, and Billy, and the other guy knows technically. Well, no, no, I take that back. Billy, Taggart, and Axel know who the villains are, but it's all about them trying to prove they are the villains, which is
Yeah, but
interesting.
that's all.
That is all of them. But this one in particular, it's just the reason why I
Yeah,
think
we won't say who the bad guy is, but it's
It's
immediately
obvious.
like when this person walks in, there's going to be a sign above his head that says, "Hey, I'm the bad
hey,
guy."
no villain, villain here. It. I don't know how to explain it. It's just stupid. It just makes me feel like you did it. It just like the even the
I don't know.
ending.
I guess you could kind of say that about like Maitland though in the first one too. Like he's in like a shadowy office with fucking Mike Ehrmantraut next to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
that
think
is true.
there's a little misdirection because I wasn't thinking Maitland at first because of the scene with what was his friend's name? Johnny? Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah,
There was actually kind of a build up to Maitland.
Yeah,
there
because they
was.
It
have
was
to
a
like
small
there's
one,
like a
but it was
step.
there.
Yeah, there's like he has to like do some investigating before he gets introduced to Maitland.
That is true. And
Yeah.
even into where it's just stupid in the way they do it, but they are smart by literally not leaving a paper trail. Because
Well, yeah, but
even
it
until you
builds to
know
him
who the villains
getting
are,
to the gun range
yeah, yeah.
immediately.
But you
Yeah.
know who they are. But the thing about it is, they're so good at covering their tracks that they fool the police station, which is awesome because they covered their tracks so well that they had a patsy.
Mhm.
So even in 3, Wald fooled everybody, but you didn't know how he was fooling everybody, which dun, dun, dun. Like what happened in the end. With this one, it's like, okay, how's he getting away with this? How's he doing it? And then it's just stupid how he's getting away with it. I'm like, okay, that's stupid. What? Huh? How is he? He's real loud. It's more like he's super loud with how he's getting away with it. And I'm like, how do they not know that he's a bad guy? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that I think that's my issue is the others are kind of secretive with it, and the villain in this film is more like he's so loud with it that
Yeah.
it's just stupid how they don't know. Like it's just like he's going in there and like Axel figured it out as soon as he saw him. He
Well,
said it in front.
he didn't figure it out. It was like plain sight. Like, okay.
Hey, you are the villain. Like, yeah, like you got like he literally said, you got an expensive watch, all this stuff. You're definitely the villain, dude. Like he literally just knew it. That I'm like, yeah, you're more wealthy than everybody else. You're the villain. But
This is like the only one where like Axel, like he's not like avenging somebody,
No,
you know?
he's
Like
protecting
nobody's been
somebody.
killed or like shot, like and is about to die,
Yeah,
like both of them.
he's protecting
Well, let's be honest. He got shot again.
He
again.
did. He did get shot again.
Yeah, and you want to
This
know something?
motherfucker, the only superhero that keep getting shot. I swear he the only like
But you
what?
want to know something? The
Yeah,
reason
Billy
why
got
Simple
fucked
shit.
up in the third one, and
Uh,
like,
he
and
was
it's
in a
not
hot clutch for the
addressed.
third one, yeah. But Miss, I want to get your take. Did you not like the fact that he got shot in the same way, the same
I was like, no, this fool didn't get shot the exact
that
same way
same
in
way he
the
did in
same spot.
one? Like I was sitting there thinking the same thing. Oh, come on, really?
And you know what? At first, for a second, I actually thought they shot him in the head. And I'm like, oh, they actually killed him.
Yeah,
Which I'm not
That
saying
would be
Axel.
insane.
I won't say Axel Foley should die, but that would have been an interesting twist.
what they shot and killed Axel Foley?
Yes, because
It would
That'd
have.
be
remember,
bold.
It would have been bold,
but
bold.
but his daughter was there. So that's why I'm like, ooh, are they gonna do it just for him to be alive?
Yeah, he's gonna be alive. Yeah, because I think they were trying to set up the sequel. Like, yeah, we're like they were sitting there thinking we could kill Axel Foley, but that would leave Abby. Nah,
Wait, you don't
By
want
the
to
way,
watch Beverly Hills Cop Bobby A?
no,
that that
hell
that's a
no.
that's a spoiler, but you know what? We did you a favor by spoiling that particular part of the ending for you.
Yeah, he gets shot. Like I'm like guys, I'm gonna be honest. Spoiler: he gets shot again, just like in one, just like in one, just like it. Same way, same spot, same everything. He gets shot. Like I promise, I promise you. If you want me to, if you think I'm lying, watch one and then watch Axie Foley the same scene back side by side. It's the same fucking scene, same scene.
It's one of the many references this movie makes to the original two.
Yes, like I'm sitting there like, fuck you, movie. You're really gonna do that?
And
Like,
and also, it's not earned. I think
Okay,
that's my
yeah,
biggest
it
take.
isn't. It isn't. Like Axel doesn't kill nobody. I'm gonna reiterate this. Axel does not kill anybody in this film. I have not seen him kill a single person in this film. He has not earned anything in this film. Fat Abbott didn't deserve to kill him. It should have been his. You want to know who should have killed the villain in the end? Which I'm not.
Really?
Which I'm not.
You keep saying that you're not going to spoil it, and then you just keep going and
But they
spoiling
don't know who
things.
the villain is. But once you figure it out, the villain gonna
Bro,
die.
he spoils every movie. Like he just can't physically help himself
But we
Yeah,
except
a
already
few
said
days
the
ago.
spoil the
villain's
damn movie.
dead. We already know the villain's dead, and we know who kills him. But you want to know who should it? I'm not going to tell you who should kill him, but I'll tell you who should have killed him. It should have been his daughter. It should have
I
been
was
Jane.
gonna say probably should have said that part because we didn't say who did it.
Yeah. We didn't say who did it, but it should have
I
been
mean, at
Jane.
this point, like we might as well just spoil the movie.
It's Kevin Bacon. Boy, you didn't see that in the trailer? Yeah, you did. You knew. Everybody knew it was Kevin Bacon. Everybody knew Kevin Bacon was the villain. I looked at that trailer. Kevin Bacon the villain, isn't he? Yep.
Also, I think he's the worst one because it was like, wait, so you did all of this because you have mommy issues? Like, what was your end goal?
You did all this because you weren't getting paid enough.
He's like the same. He's got the same motivation as Dennis Hopper in Speed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it,
no, Scott, no. Dennis Hopper was interesting. Don't
Well,
you
yeah, he
dare
was
do
a much
that.
better villain, but they have like the same motivation,
Pop quiz,
basically.
asshole.
well, yeah, their motivations were the same. The way they went
Yeah.
about
Got it.
achieving their goal was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Dennis
Dennis
Hopper was like,
Hopper's.
"I'm gonna put a bomb on a bus," and Kevin Bacon was like, "I'm gonna do business with the cartel."
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Dennis Hopper's idea was like, I'm on bus. I'm just gonna sit here and collect money.
Well, yeah, he was actually Dennis Hopper was actually being creative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, Kevin Bacon was just a coked
Loud.
out bad guy
completely psychotic.
And he
My
he
issue,
did he did the thing where he actually more or less reveals what he's doing. He does the evil monologuing.
yes.
That's my favorite.
Fuck you, Scott. You trill. I hate the
I,
monologue.
I like to do that in my own personal
You
life.
monologue all the time. Ha ha. I'm gonna kick your ass, and then next thing you immediately get punched in the face.
No,
Quick
that's why
shout
I
out to
love, I
Luis
love a good
Guzman.
monologue.
Huh? What you say, Scott?
Shout out to Luis Guzman, who
Oh
pops
yeah,
up in
Luis
this
Oh,
movie.
Guzman was awesome.
I actually said that in chat too. I love Luis Guzman.
He
He's
was
the
so
best.
funny in this. He was. Maybe I
And you
just.
know what? He delivered a line where I thought he was going to say Billy died.
He really did not like Abbott. Abbott. He did not like him at all.
Nobody did.
And you don't see him anymore.
Oh, that's just
Luis
so.
Guzman?
Yeah.
He pops up everyone. He was in Wednesday.
No, no,
He
no,
He
no,
was
no.
on
Wednesday
No,
Wednesday.
no,
He was
no, no. I
Gomez.
know, no, not him. I mean the character in the movie.
Oh yeah, he's only in that
Oh,
one
yeah.
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
Yeah. He should have been Abbott.
Yes. 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 That would have been
They
funny.
should have brought
He
back
should
Godfrey for the fourth one.
You
Gilbert
can't.
Godfrey.
You can't. He's
Yeah,
You
Abbott.
can't. He
unfortunately.
kind of did.
Oh, damn, I didn't even know that. My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sadly,
My
he
bad.
passed
I
away.
mean,
That was no
in a
troll.
morbid kind of way, that would kind of be interesting.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Look, let me tell you something. I got $200 here, and I'm not telling you I'm bribing you, but you take this $200, and I'm not bribing you with it, okay? You
You
just
know
take this two
the
hundred
weird
dollars,
thing.
okay?
The weird thing about who could probably fill that role would be Rob Schneider.
Oh yes.
Oh, don't curse this movie.
Okay, guys.
Because they have similar deliveries and similar looks.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. How about this? I got this $200 in my hand.
Rob
Okay,
Schneider.
right? Yeah, Rob Schneider. I
And
have
Gilbert
200.
Godfrey. All right.
Like he'll
That's
say,
one.
I got $200. Okay, so here you go. Take this $200, and you don't send me to prison. Okay? Is this a bribe? No, it's not a bribe. Just take this $200 and tell Adam Sandler I said hi.
Oh, and speaking of Adam Sandler, for those of you who don't get the reference, there is a golfer that's there for about 30 seconds. Watch Happy Gilmore, you'll get the reference.
He is a. I'm gonna shout out to him. He is an awesome guy.
Oh, I love Christopher McDonald.
Mr. McDonald. He
He's
is so. He
freaking
is awesome.
hilarious.
He is a fucking
Didn't
awesome.
he die?
That guy's he's a cool dude. He doesn't you think of him as an asshole because he plays Shooter McGavin, but when you hear him in interviews, he is the coolest guy. Like
I mean, he plays like exclusively asshole characters.
assholes, but
Yes.
yes, but when he interviewed, he is such a nice dude. He is so nice. He's the chillest dude. He's funny. He's funny as hell. Like even when if you do like I think if you pay him, I think he did that. Whatever was like they paid him somebody paid
Cameo?
him to do something to play be Shooter McGavin. He actually dresses up like him and he did it. So I was like, this guy's cool. He's cool.
And what's funny is that they don't actually say that that's Shooter McGavin, but come on.
Come on, it's
Yeah,
Shooter.
I mean, he's playing Shooter McGavin.
It's like Shooter.
All the way
well,
down to the outfit. It's like, I've seen that outfit on you before.
It was great. I didn't care. I was like, this is a good scene. I liked it.
So, Mac, when I messaged you that, I actually paused the movie. I was like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. I knew exactly what scene you were talking about. Like they put Shooter in there.
And it's funny that like he was in it before they like ever announced Happy Gilmore 2 was happening.
Yeah, we're getting Happy Gilmore too, which I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck.
yeah. Yeah.
What they're gonna do?
My pitch is that he goes and plays hockey this time.
What? Okay. You know what? Not bad.
Go do the
Okay.
goal. I don't fucking goal. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and rate these films. So Mist, what will you rate Beverly Hills Cop?
Just the first one?
Just the first one. We're going through each of them.
Wait,
Okay.
how are we rating
Oh,
them?
Oh, don't worry. You'll see, Scott. You'll see.
No. We have to explain something to Scott. So, on this show, we have officially ranked Black Dynamite a 10.
I
We
mean,
have said
yeah,
that we have said that is,
of
I hate to say it
course.
this way, black cinematic perfection
Yeah,
for the
it's the
show.
closest thing to a Mel Brooks film.
That movie is amazing. I love Black
Hey,
Dynamite.
what was our lowest one? It was the one we saw last week.
Oh yeah,
Or
it
not
was.
last week. No, not last week. Week before last. No, it
Oh
was because
oh
we said Rush Hour 3.
yeah, Rush Hour 3 was, but I think what was it? The Tyler Perry film we ranked that lat terrible.
Which
You talking
Tyler
about the
Perry
woman
film?
where the
It
film where the
Doesn't
woman with
matter.
Bam Bam on the guy's head?
it is A Fall from
Okay.
Grace.
Yeah, Fall from Grace. Yeah, where the woman literally just said, "Oh yeah,"
So that's kind of our gauge.
right. She
Okay.
literally went Drake swinging.
So basically, it goes from Tyler Perry, who is getting a lot of crap in the news now,
Oh
but
yes, he is.
Tyler Perry low to Michael Jai White high.
Yeah. All right, so Miss, how you gonna rank it?
Um, I'll give it a 6 because it's funny, and some of the stuff is actually still relevant today. What Eddie Murphy's character goes through, but there's just some cuts or some scenes where it's like it's weirdly cut, or the scene or the camera's on a reaction where it's like, this is awkward. Why didn't they cut this out?
Right.
So yeah, 6.
All right, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna give this film 6.5 bananas. Terrell?
8.
You're giving an 8?
Oh,
Huh?
yep.
All right. All right. Scott?
I am also going to give it an 8.
All right. All
I
right.
love the first one.
Oh, first one is good. Oh yeah. All
So
right.
basically, it's an average of 7.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's cool.
And you know what? I can go with that too. I can go
You
with the
do that.
7.
I don't have no problem with it. All right. Let's go with 2. Trill, what you gonna give? What you gonna grade 2?
10.
10. You going 10?
Uh-oh.
Shit, you going there? Okay. All
So like it's a perfect movie. If
right.
Black
All right. All right.
Dynamite's a 10, Beverly Hills Cop 2 is a 10.
All right. All right. All right. I'll go ahead and go. I'll go ahead and Scott. What you gonna grade it?
I'm going to give 2 I'm also going to give it an 8. I love 2. 2 is also, I think 2 and 1 are just as good as each other.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go 2. I really like 2. So, fuck. Was the car he was driving was a Ferrari, right? That was a Ferrari.
I
Yes, I
believe
think so.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Beverly Hills Cop 2 9.5 Ferraris. Red Ferraris.
All right, I like it. I was curious what you were doing the banana, but now I get it.
yeah,
We all paused when you said banana.
yeah, yeah. I know. Banana, yeah. Miss?
Especially Scott.
Uh, I will give it an 8. I don't think it's cinematic perfection because they kind of do the same thing where some reactions, it's like, why are you not cutting that out?
Right, right. I get it. I think it's a great film. It's not perfect. It's 9.5, but it's almost there to me. It's just
Yes.
it's almost there. But I think it's better than 1. That this is the one where you literally look at it like the sequel is way better than the original. So
Because then we gave Rush Hour 2. I think we gave it a 9.
yeah, we did. Rush Hour 2 was better
If I
than
was doing halves, my votes would have been 7.5 and 9.5. But if I feel like it's a half, I feel like it's a whole. So that's why
yeah,
I'm
I get it. But I can't in good consciousness put this at a 10 because there are some problems with, like I
I'm
said,
not mad at it.
like me and Miss agrees that the alphabet bandits are just they're
Well,
smart.
that was I
That's
hate
They were
3.
stupid with the way they did
No,
things.
that was not 3. The Alphabet Bandit was 2.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I thought that was 3. No, then I'm gonna go 9 then. I thought that was 3. I agree. The alphabet bandit thing made no sense.
Yeah, it made no sense how they did it. It's just like it made them look stupid. Like, yeah, I would have made it a 10, but I was like, that makes no sense. Like they were the perfect I literally will say the alphabet bandits were the perfect criminals. It's just how they did everything was
It's
stupid.
like everything was fine until they just had to put their marker. It's like,
They had
why
to
would
like,
you
yeah,
do that?
they were the perfect criminals, and then they just like, yeah, we want to make sure that everybody knows that this is us. I'm like, no, this is stupid. Just
I will
go
say
about
though
it.
that the envelope is very fancy. Like
It is fancy, but
it's very pretty.
it's pretty, but it's stupid. It's still stupid. It don't make them look smarter. Like it just makes them like you're just literally looking for a challenge, and it's just not working for me. So yeah. All right. Scott. Oh, Scott, you already went. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
I went. Yeah, I already ranked it.
Okay, so let's
Yeah,
go
we're
ahead
on
and go
three.
with, huh?
We're on three.
Okay, three. Scott, what you ranking three?
I'm gonna give it a 3
Okay, cool.
because it's got the Surge scene and it's got the George Lucas cameo.
Missed.
I'm in the same boat. A three because Billy, Surge, random cameos because it wasn't just George Lucas. There was actually a few cameos in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Slow down, Mac, before you go. And may I interject? Can you
Yes.
name another movie that's a three so I know where we're at? Because
We're on three.
Rush Hour 3. I think we ranked as a 3.
Yeah.
I would say they're both. Okay, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Your next row. What's your ranking?
I was gonna go five. I was gonna go five. Like it's a good movie. You can turn off your brain. You can eat popcorn to it. You can watch it with your kids. You can watch it with a loved one. And afterwards, at least between you and the person that you watched it with, you may have one joke that resonates. I feel like it's a five. I feel like you guys are way too harsh. Way too harsh.
Gotcha.
You know what? I'll bump mine up to a 4 because yeah, me and my brother we joke on this movie a bunch. So like that alone gives me a bit of
I'm
a connection
remaining
to
at
it.
a 3 because that blue screen or green screen or whatever color screen that was, it's like, oh Lord.
Okay. I'm
Also, they messed up my girl Teresa Randall again.
That is true. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I did not like the whole scene of him saving those kids. That was terrible. And I know that's the thing you're talking about, the blue screen,
Yes.
green thing.
Yeah.
That was
With
terrible.
the Ferris wheel.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
stupid.
that was kind of bad.
That was
Yeah.
dumb.
Also, okay, before you say your rank, speaking of that scene, did you notice the audio or the crowd was not reacting appropriately?
They
No.
were all just staring. Yeah, none of them
It
were
was
like concerned.
creepy.
Like
Yeah.
you had the mascot like, ooh.
Well, no, the mascots were just staring too. None of them were reacting either.
No,
They
It
one
weren't
of
was
even
them
just
going.
like
no, one
a
of them
dead
kind of had
audience.
a no, one of them kind of had a reaction where for whatever reason one of them randomly covered a random kid's eyes.
Right, yeah, that's the one reaction.
Yeah, and
But
then as soon as he drops down and saves the kids, they tackle the shit out of him. That was
that
stupid.
did make me laugh.
And
I actually did
and the
laugh at
mom
that.
is reacting. The mom is
Yeah,
reacting the whole time.
yeah.
Because
She
she's
was
like, "Oh
solid. She
no,
was a
my
good extra.
kids." Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
she was solid.
So my ranking is I agree with Trill, but I also agree with Miss. There are some stupid things in this film. There's some stupid things, but there are memorable moments in this film. Like I said, the kiss my ass dollars. So I'm gonna give this film 4.5 kiss my ass dollars.
The whole Wonderland thing was funny, I thought.
Nah, like yeah, but that kiss my ass dollar will live with me forever. I want to relive that scene somehow. And
But I think the set piece of I agree with what you said. But I think the set piece of that movie is probably like the
Yeah.
one thing we remember the most. That the gun with the jukebox,
yeah.
The alien
Ferris
invasion
wheel.
Wait, did
ride.
that gun? I gotta say
So
this.
I think if they had to use like more practical effects for the Ferris wheel, do you guys feel like if they had Eddie Murphy's ass on a Ferris wheel, do you feel like that movie would have hit hard?
Yeah, a little bit. I also think there's a couple issues with just like the whole police of it all, because like the no Taggart and Billy kind of feels disconnected a bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah,
mean,
So that's also that's
I did
it
like
loses points
Billy
just for
filling
that.
his britches in this one because he's actually in a more leadership role.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say the letters he says because I'm like, I don't know how Judge Reinhold remembered all of those letters. But I like that. But yeah, he felt just kind of like a phantom. He's there and he's not there.
That
Yeah,
is
he just
true.
kept popping in and out.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to Axel F. I'll
Yeah,
start.
big old F.
Big old F. I'll start. There are multiple problems with this film. A lot. Uh, a lot, a lot. I'm going to give Axel Foley Axel F. Um, in honor of the I'm going to give him 3.5 Detroit Lions Letterman jacket.
So 3.5. Okay.
Yeah, 3.5. I did this, to Detroit Lions. All
Oh,
right.
I see. I wasn't looking at the screen. You flipped the camera.
Yeah, I
off.
was flipping off the Detroit Lions because anyway, I'm still bitter. Um, Trill.
I agree. 3.5 is a good number. I was gonna say 4, but 3.5 is a good number.
Okay. Scott.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 3 for
Okay.
this one. I'm not gonna do the halves.
All right.
Just keep it
Wow.
clean.
Miss.
Then I must be the dirtiest one because I'm giving it a 2.
Oof. Well,
It,
I would
no,
have given it a 2 if I didn't change my Beverly Hills Cop 3 ranking.
but here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure Scott's gonna know what I'm talking about when I say this. One of the worst things you can do with a story is have stuff that happens and is not deserved.
Yep, like Ray's power game, knowing how to mind trick people. Jedi mind trick. That's it.
That's true.
Also,
Yeah,
when you have a bad guy that's just like, here I am, it's like, oh, well, then there's no buildup. Like there was no buildup to anything. And when there was a buildup, it was resolved literally the next second.
Yep.
yeah. The other villains in the other movies, like they were obvious, but they were like at least in the world trying to hide.
Yes.
That was my issue with that film
Yeah.
with the villain in this film. It just felt like he was not trying to hide at all. He was like
No,
I
he
said,
was hanging out with
loud.
the guys that were shooting at Axel.
Yeah. It's like
and
because
they were not like affiliated with the cops at all.
that is true. When they literally got Axel on them, I was like, how are you getting away with this? Because there's no chance in hell Billy that not only Billy but no way Taggart would not figure out put 2 and 2 together. And it makes Taggart look like a fucking idiot. And I kind of was like, yeah, you gotta be a fucking idiot.
Well, this is the same problem they had with Rush Hour 3, where the movies leading up to that made sense. And then they have this one where they gotta, force conflict, and it's like, well, why?
Right. Right.
There was really no need for it.
Right. All right.
Plus, out of all 4 of them, this is the only one that actually had a scene that made me mad, and that was totally.
You there?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cut
Yeah.
out for a second.
Okay, I was saying how the 4th movie is the only one that had a scene that legitimately made me mad. So that's why it's getting a 2. Because
Right.
the other ones didn't make me mad. This one actually made me mad.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. All right. With that said, people, let's go ahead and go through this quickly. What do we want to do? Do you want to reboot it or do we need to do a sequel?
I want to bomb the 4th movie.
Okay, so you want a sequel.
No, I want to blow up the 4th movie.
So you
And
don't want
stop it at 3.
Too bad it's not gonna happen. We're gonna get a 5th one. So what you want to
But
do?
I do have a question. How is this going to work with Scott, though?
Scott's used to this.
I know that. I'm saying, is he going to pitch something or is he the judge?
Scott, what do you want to do? You want to pitch or you want to judge? Did anybody want to judge or pitch?
Scott, you want to
Judge.
pitch?
I can be a judge.
All right, cool.
All
So,
right, 3 judges and 1 pitch. Go, Mac.
Yep, here we go.
so what we're pitching?
Whatever you want, buddy.
All right, cool. All right, and my sequel, in my sequel, this will be made 10 years from now. Axel Foley will be an old man. Eddie Murphy will be an old man, and he will be on crutches and everything. And it's gonna be Beverly Hills Cop. It's gonna be Beverly Hills Cop. I'm too old for this shit, and I'm gonna get the rights from Lethal Weapon, and are actually gonna have a crossover with Danny Glover, literally in the hospital bed, literally at a retirement home, and him talking to him, telling him about all the stuff that he went through. We will not have Mel Gibson in this film because fuck him. We're just gonna have Danny Glover, and we're also gonna have Eddie Murphy talking with each other about their life and everything that's going on. And yes, Scott, this is a yes, I have done this before with a My Dinner of Entrees version of Dutch versus of Dutch and Dutch versus the character from The Sixth Day. I did do that. I'm doing this again, but with a caveat, okay? With a caveat. There is a secret thing that's going to happen in this film. We're each going to talk about each of their adventures from Lethal Weapon 1 through 4, and Axel's going to talk about everything that happened between Lethal Weapon and then Axel F. Then there will be literally towards the middle of the film, a cop, a detective will come into the room, which will be played by Donald Glover. Yes, I did it, you sons of bitches. Yes, Donald Glover will be playing Danny Glover's estranged grandson, who is a detective. That's my pitch.
For those of you who do not get why he said that, refer to our Rush Hour video where he casted Donald
Donald
Glover.
Glover. AKA Childish Gambino, for those people who know, who's in the know, you know who Gambino is. You know who Bino. You know who he is. You know
Well,
who.
Mac, since there are 3 judges and 1 pitch, you know what that means, right?
Yeah, my sequel's gonna get made.
You lose.
No, the 3 of us win. Duh.
You lose.
No. Scott, what you thought?
I mean, I couldn't really follow like what the plot was.
I hated it.
But you
Also,
did
I think you're a coward for not including Mel Gibson.
Oh,
not really? What? Gibson in his film?
I'm allowed to say
That's
that.
so
He's
funny that he
anti-Semitic.
said that too. That's hilarious.
That is
Good on
fucking
you, Scott.
bullshit. You know it.
Tip my hat to you on that one.
I tried to appeal to the masses.
That's
I'm a coward. You know, fuck you. I'll add Mel
my sense of
Gibson
humor.
in this
That's pretty
film.
good.
I'll add him in this film. He's in there now. Okay, Mel Gibson's going to be in the film. He's going to pop up, and he's going to be in a straitjacket.
Oh, Matt, canceled.
Fuck you. Really? I can't put him in a straitjacket?
I mean, you could have just saved it by like saying Joe Pesci would be there.
Oh yeah,
In
Joe
some
Pesci's
capacity.
definitely going to be there. Really? You think I'm going to do a film without Joe Pesci?
I don't know.
Leo
You didn't say
Getz.
it.
Leo Getz is going to be in there.
I don't know what your movie was.
It's just literally My Dinner or Andre with the characters.
In a hospital?
Yes, in a nursing home. And
So
Leo
they're talking about
bed.
what?
And Leo is in the other bed talking the same thing. Okay. This is what happened. Okay, there was a shark in the boat, and I shot it. Shut up, Leo.
Man, this seems terrible.
I know.
You're just like, what if Leo talked about Lethal Weapon 4?
I know it's terrible. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a sequel so this can happen, so they won't make another film, so I can win this bet.
You should have just pitched the Crocodile Dundee crossover.
You know what? Yeah, Paul Hogan is going to be in my film too.
Is he
As
still? Yeah, he's
Crocodile
still alive.
Dundee. He is still alive.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna be Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile
Also, he's
Hunter before we got a Crocodile Hunter, even though that Crocodile Hunter was actually before Crocodile Dundee.
yeah, but he wasn't just a crocodile hunter. The man was a hunter for people, and he actually knew how to speak different languages, and he knew how to kill different animals. And
Okay, but Steve Irwin was also not just a crocodile hunter either.
yeah, but could Steve Irwin take down a drug cartel that was hunting down his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Fuck you, Scott. You know that's bullshit.
That dude loved his wife so much.
For
he would
real.
have taken out a cartel with kindness if he had
And if
to.
we're gonna be honest, I think his wife would have taken out a drug cartel before Steve.
Well, could he actually switch? Okay, Scott. All right, fine then. Could the crocodile hunter switch places to where you think is the dagger if you think it's him and it's not him, and he actually shoots the right person and it's not him. See that ending dog you
Yes,
thought.
I think he could do anything that Paul Hogan does in the
You're
Crocodile Dundee
fucking
movies.
bullshit. Guys, just want to let you know we are going to be doing Crocodile Dundee. I'm going to prove them wrong. Yes, Scott, we were going to do 3, okay? Fuck
I'm
that.
the one who said we should.
That's a fucking Wendy's. Ordered to half the fucking menu. That's a
Is Mel Gibson in those movies? He should have popped up at some
no,
point, right?
no, what the fuck? No,
He's Australian.
he's not in that film. Why the fuck? Yeah, I know he's Australian, but he's definitely not in that film.
That's like one series that would have made sense for him to do a cameo.
It would have been. You know what we should get? We should get a sequel with and guys, this is the end of the show and this is the end of the season, so it's just us fucking around. I think
Yeah,
really
but Mac basically won because I already won like 3 in a row. Trill has won one. I'm saying
I won 2.
I know that. I'm saying it's been a while since you won one.
I won the juice one. No, I
The
won
only
I
the
thing-
said it's been a while since you won one. I didn't say you didn't win one.
The only thing I could come up with for like as far as a pitch goes was that they should do a Wonderland in Miami and cross over with Bad Boys.
So we're gonna get old black men in the movie.
All Black Cops, the movie.
Chris Tucker, you are employed once again.
Yeah, he can show up.
Ooh, wait, does that mean Jackie Chan makes an appearance too?
Hell yeah.
I like
Imagine
it.
Jackie
Scott wins.
Chan like doing action stuff in a theme park.
I like it. Scott wins.
You fucking bullshit, Scott. That's bullshit. Mine was I pitched literally Rush Hour in Hawaii with fucking come on now. This was
Rush Hour
fucking,
Goes Hawaiian?
Huh? Yeah, no,
Rush
yeah.
Hour Goes Hawaiian?
No, it was Donald Glover and Danny Wu and who else? I forgot. MacGruber himself in
Will
this
Forte?
film. Yes, Will Forte as a racist white former informant, not for a former agent that worked with the government who is literally racist, which is funny as hell.
And you would have won that one, except you had the wrong character saying the wrong lines.
I did, damn it, but I couldn't figure it out. I just you put me on the spot. It was tough. You made me do a racist scene. I was like, damn it, I don't like doing
racist scenes are in Rush Hour.
I know.
Racist jokes.
We're in a new age mess.
It's directed by Brett Ratner. You don't think he's not gonna bring that back?
Well, you want to know something? You want fuck it. I just put Donald Trump in my film, and he'll just bring all the racist jokes in the damn film.
Now you're talking.
I mean, what about his award-winning appearance in Home Alone 2?
He
That's
wasn't
right.
racist in that film. He was just
All the
racist.
best
I said
movies have Donald Trump.
appearance.
What about that's bullshit. Who would want to watch Donald Trump in that film?
He was the nicest guy in that movie. He actually
was.
helped little Kevin.
Yeah, but
And then
here's the
stared
thing.
at the camera until the scene cut.
Miss, wait. I could fuck up that whole moment because we all know what Kevin McAllister is. He is a fucking murderer, and we know this.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly, they have fucking doctors literally looked at that film and said half that Marvin Harris should be
Yeah,
dead.
I want
They
Dr.
should
Mike.
be. They should be,
They
but they're
explained
not.
the injuries.
They should be. You would twist his head.
They explained the injuries. The man had a cracked skull.
Yeah,
But they survived.
I watched Dr. Mike. I know the injury list. But they
They
survived
lived.
for
They-
2 movies.
No,
Well, no,
that was
technically
bullshit.
3. Technically 3, because Marv is in Home Alone 4, right?
I think so. I haven't seen any past the second one, but I believe that
Neither
like
have
it's
I.
Kevin and yeah.
Yeah, it's like Marv and his wife in the 4th one, I think.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
It's not. Like
I feel like Marv couldn't hold down a relationship like that.
Why
And
do I
it's
feel like
I
Kevin
think it's
McAllister
Missy
and
Pyle.
Saul
I
are
think it's Missy
connected?
Pyle who plays his wife.
And isn't it French Stewart playing?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Why
guy
is
who
it?
actually looks like Inspector Gadget. Like he actually kind of looks and kind of acts like Inspector Gadget.
Okay. Question: why isn't Kevin McAllister and Saul are like connected?
Because they didn't want to put him there.
Well, I mean, I think he's Kramer for some odd reason.
You think he changed his name, got cancer, and started like murder trapping people?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean it would make sense.
yeah. It is. I want to play a game.
So he did end the show, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. This is the last show
Well,
of the season.
yeah, but technically you won because I wasn't gonna fight you. I already won too many in a row.
Yeah, I didn't care about winning. I was just having fun. I just pulled something out my ass.
But since you did, don't you get to pitch? It'll be our 3rd movie of the season.
Yeah, but that will be next season.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you want to say it now or wait?
What black film did I want to do? I am really, really torn because I really want to do Bebe's Kids, but Bebe's Kids I want to save for Is It Rotten because I really want to piss Zach off, and I'm holding that ace under my
Why don't we just do a joint one again?
Yeah, but Zach would not. Zach is you gotta understand. You talk about me being petty. Zach is kind of petty. Zach will literally
Keep in mind, this is in the show.
I know. Zach don't give a fuck. But here's the thing: Zach is not going to show up on the show for say Baby Kids because he's going to say, "I'll pass." That's exactly what he's going to say, and I know he's going to say that.
Yeah, he's not going to watch Bebe's Kids unless
unless I
him
make
to.
him do it on Is It Rotten? Like I need him on that show, so he's not coming on here. So I cannot do that. So if I had to pick a black film, I would have to say,
Pick a good one for the love of fuck.
Shut up.
Oh, you're just mad because we had to watch a Tyler Perry movie, which was Tyler Perry.
Pick a Tyler Perry movie, motherfucker.
That
I'll pick.
We're gonna post that one because that one we went clean off on Tyler Perry.
Yeah, we said, what the fuck, really? Yeah. I literally could pick Diary of Mad Bat Women just to piss all of you off, but I'm not that mean.
No. I actually saw that one. That was the first one I
you
ever
will
saw.
be the first name on my suicide note tonight, you motherfucker. I swear to God, fucking read one. Bold print underline.
What was that? There was a film I had in mind. Okay, you said Malcolm X, right? You said you want to do Malcolm X.
Not me. That was Loveless.
Loveless wanted to do Malcolm X.
I wanted to do the 1-2 of Purple Rain and Moonwalker.
Okay.
I want to do that Denzel Washington movie where he was Eva Mendes, but it turns out like she double crosses
I'm like
him.
Out of Time. I don't like that. That was stupid.
Out of Time. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Actually, there is another Denzel Washington film I got in my mind that I actually kind of like.
Man on Fire.
No, you might not have heard of this. The Mighty John Quinn.
I have heard of that.
Yeah. I
Is
liked
that
it.
the one where
Robert
he in the
Townsend,
hospital and he trying
huh?
to get his son?
No, it's Robert. It's the Mighty Joe Quinn. It's a film that I think Robert Townsend directed. Does he stars and directed in it? Robert Townsend stars and directed
I
in it.
think, yeah, I thought he just directed. I don't remember him
No,
being
he
in it.
was in it. He was in it.
Okay.
He was in the film. That's gonna be my pick. I actually like that film. It's interesting. It's literally like Denzel Washington as the guy, like he's the detective on that island. It's really cool. It's a really fun
Oh,
movie.
what's it called?
The Mighty Joe. I'm
Make
gonna
sure we
look
get
it
the
up.
name right. That sounds like a lit movie. Detective
It's a good
I
Denzel.
movie.
think
It's
you're
not bad.
combining
It's
the Mighty Joe Young and
Yeah,
the Mighty Quinn.
the Mighty Quinn.
right.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, that's not
The
Yeah,
right.
Mighty Joe
yeah,
Young.
the
Yeah,
Mighty Quinn.
that's
Yeah,
why
my
I asked him
bad.
to get the
Yeah,
name
yeah.
right because I've been doing that too. It'd be like two names stuck together. It'd be the same damn movie as me.
Yeah. Actually, no, Robert Townsend
Might
did
have
not
to.
direct it, but he stars in it.
I like how I looked up Mighty Quinn and Glory was right under it.
I like I
That
typed
movie's
in M
sad.
and MILF popped
That
up first on my
that
computer.
movie
I
actually made me
just
choke up.
need help.
Which one?
Glory.
Glory was good.
Denzel's also in that one. So is
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick.
It's a good movie. I actually don't hate it. It's really fun to
Yeah,
watch.
it's actually, and considering the historical story behind that, that's a very powerful movie.
What, Mighty Quinn?
No, Glory.
Glory.
Oh, Glory is
God
good.
damn it! Why would it be Mighty Quinn back? That's what it
No, I'm sorry. It stars a lot of
Give
good
me a
people.
fucking
Matt said,
aneurysm.
forget the military.
Oh, you're gonna give me an aneurysm.
Yeah, but all right. So after your film, after I think
Well,
Miss
the order it would be is Purple Rain slash Black Dynamite. Wow, Purple Rain slash Moonwalker, and then the one left
Malcolm
was blank.
X.
Yeah, Malcolm X, and then Mighty Quinn.
Yeah, Mighty Quinn.
Wait, and it's my turn.
Yeah, you can pick
I
under the
want to
cherry
watch.
moon. Wait, did Prince Troy up under the cherry moon?
I
That's
heard it's
Prince, yeah.
Prince straight up German.
No.
I think he said under the cherry moon. Right?
I kind of want
Yes.
to. So I want to do action hero, but I don't want to do Blade or Black Panther.
Well,
Can-
technically, we already did Blade.
You
Yeah,
do Meteor Man.
right.
Speaking of
So
Robert
I'm
Townsend.
torn really between Black Panther. It has to be. It's a movie, right? We have to do a movie.
Yeah, that black film
Yeah,
talk.
yeah. Damn, I really want to do. Mm, what y'all think about doing Blank Man?
I don't mind doing
We
it. We already
we
did it
did
on
Blank Man
Rotten.
on
We
Nezarati.
already did it
Great
on
movie.
Rotten,
Okay,
but if
never
you
mind,
want to
never
do it,
mind,
it's
never mind.
cool.
I don't want to double down on that, but I thought that'd be a good one.
Yeah,
Fuck.
It is a
it's
great
okay. I
movie.
mean, if we can do it, but I just don't understand.
Um,
You
damn.
could do a Blank Man Meteor Man combo.
That yeah, because
Yeah.
Double Toasted basically did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can
I
talk
didn't
about
really
James
fuck. I didn't
Bond.
really fuck a Meteor Man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't like Meteor
Y'all
Man?
gonna be looking at me
The only
sideways.
thing I like from Meteor
You
Man
don't
is that one song from Shanice where she I think is
Here,
Can You See Just How I Feel? I forgot the title of the song. It's for
here,
you. That's the song.
here's the issue with Meteor Man, though. We
Bill
gotta talk
Cosby with
about Bill
superpowers.
Cosby. We
Wait,
gotta we gotta
is
talk about
Vin
Bill
Diesel
Cosby.
black?
Huh?
I
Is
think
Vin
Is
so.
Diesel?
Vin Diesel black?
I do
I'm
think
asking
so.
because he could be a multiracial, and he
Right.
does have slightly
I
Negro
He
don't
features.
I don't
he's
believe he is, but I think he does
I do
play
not give him.
multiracial
I'm gonna be
sometimes.
honest here.
no, I think he is multiracial. And I think he
Is
does
he?
have black in him. I think.
I'm gonna be honest here and straight up. And if Vin Diesel if Vin Diesel get mad, so be it. I'm not giving him the N-word pass. I'm just being honest.
I don't
I'm
think
not
he
saying the
cares.
N-word pass. What I'm saying is with the
Would
black
his
film
movies
talk,
count?
I know we have to talk about mostly black people, but could we do a Vin Diesel movie if it has a diversified cast, if the main character is
Just pick Fast and
definitely
the
not.
Furious, damn it.
No, I don't want to do the Fast and Furious. I want to do the Riddick. I want to do Pitch Black. I want to do Riddick, and I want to do the
Yep.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Okay,
Oh,
all
wait.
right.
He was raised by his white mother and adoptive African American father. So,
There you go.
by proxy, yes.
Okay, cool. I don't care.
Shit, Scott like Roxy. Fuck.
Technically.
Culturally, too.
Yeah.
And historically.
Exactly.
And
No, I don't
Keith
mind. I don't
David's
care.
Keith
I
David is
got
in
no
those
problem with
first
it.
two.
Actually, I wouldn't mind watching
Got this
Pitch
light
Black.
skin with the good hair.
I'm
That's all it
I'm
is.
just trying to get what you're trying to say. Pitch Black. I don't care.
Speaking, by the way, Mighty Joe Young would have been a crazy pick for Black Film Talk, Mac.
That's what I'm saying. Wow.
We would have to end that
He
with,
keeps
well, this is
doing
our
it.
last episode.
No, my
First one
original
every
pick
time.
was going to be Under the Cherry Moon because that would have gone very well with Miss Pick.
Then why don't you pick that one?
I feel like
But
I'm
no,
saying,
is y'all fucking with if we do it for the last one, it being a trilogy again, and it
I
being
don't
like
care.
the
We
sci-fi
can do
horror?
that. It ain't a big deal.
So,
I actually,
Pitch Black?
All three of them.
Okay,
Like we
got
just
you.
did Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
no,
Got
no,
you.
no problem. Yeah, I don't got no issue with it. Yeah.
Now,
Actually,
Mac,
There's technically a fourth movie that's an anime. You don't have
They're
to watch
making
that one. That
an
one's probably a little
they're
hard to
making
track
another
down.
one. You know
they're
that,
making
right?
a live action fourth movie.
Oh, sick. But
now,
there's an
Mac,
anime one that takes some
what
place
what
between
is
the
your
first and
pick?
second movie.
Oh, my
Yeah.
pick is still the mighty. My still is
Mighty
Mighty
Quinn.
Quinn.
Hold on,
I'm
guys.
sticking with that. I really want to Under the Cherry Moon. I feel like it's rotten, and I want to say that for Isn't Rotten.
It's not.
It
It's
is
not
rotten.
rotten.
It's
It is
38.
not. Oh, you mean
It shouldn't be.
score wise? Yeah, it shouldn't be
Otherwise, it's
rotten.
38. It shouldn't be rotten. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I want to do this for Isn't Rotten. Zach says I don't talk about musical films, and I like Under the Cherry Moon, so I'm gonna pick that just to surprise the shit out of him.
Oh well, oh no, wait, Cannibal the Musical is not rotten, I don't think. Otherwise, I would have picked that. Just to cross over with the cannibals. I know he loves those.
He loves cannibals. Damn it, he loves some cannibal movies. All right, well, guys, this is the final episode of the season. Hopefully, by the time you see this, we're probably already filming stuff for the next season. So, I mean, I'll be honest, this will be coming out in December. By the time this probably come out, like I said, we'll probably be scheduling stuff to do the next season. So hopefully we'll be doing it. So this has been a fun season.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Question
need to
but the
bring
question
Scott back
still
more often.
that is true. But the question still remains before we go. Just like we did with Is It Rotten? And Scott, I want to know this too for Film Talk. What is the worst film we did this season?
For Film Talk?
Well, yeah, for Film Talk.
Because I mean, for Is It Rotten, it's obvious.
Yeah, no, but for Film Talk, we are talking about Is It Rotten? Yeah, it's obvious for Is It Rotten, but for Film Talk, what is the worst film?
What's the worst movie that we did this year?
No, we didn't do any bad films.
Not really. We did some good movies for the most part.
Yeah, we didn't do.
It's probably The Sixth Day.
Yeah, Six Days sucked.
Yeah, but that was part. It was part of like a combo episode with Commando, which rules.
It
So
rules. It's fucking awesome. And then we did the 6th day, and you just said, "Let's do the 6th day." I said, "That movie fucking sucks."
yeah, because other than that, it's probably City Slickers too.
Six Slickers 2 was awesome, but that movie.
City Slickers 2 is stupid.
But it's
It
fun.
is, but it was fun.
It was fun. I loved it. Come and get me.
We had fun doing our Jack Palance impression.
Okay, he is actually fun.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you. Come and get me. Come and get
Come
me.
and get me.
Come and get me. Come and get me. Oh boy. Anyway, I'll say, so Miss, tell me, I have to ask Miss Trill, what is the worst film we did for Black Film Talk?
I'm gonna go a Rush Hour 3, but
Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace.
Made no fucking
Here's
sense.
the bad thing about saying that. It's like, how can I rank a Tyler Perry movie? because it is bad and it's dumb. But then you throw in it's Tyler Perry. It's kind of like, well, what do you expect?
Okay, let me explain to you why I'm picking Fall from Grace. The fact that the woman hit the shit out, it was literally went All-Star Weekend on the guy's head. The fact that she did it and the man is still fucking alive, and
Oh,
then
there's a lot, but
it's just a lot
you
to
know,
unpack in that film. It makes
I
no fucking
really
sense.
hate to say this, but I'm giving Tyler Perry a slight bone
Oh,
because at
yes, just
least
like
in
you hated this, you had a problem with the last Axel Foley. I had a problem with that film. She plays a fucking woman.
whoa, I'm not saying I don't have a problem with that either. I talked about it for 2 hours. Yeah, clearly I have a problem with it, but it's kind of its own bubble. Whereas Rush Hour 3 is supposed to be a sequential story, and it's like, what the crap happened here?
I laughed at Rush Hour 3. I didn't. I laughed.
I didn't laugh in Rush Hour 3. I
I
can
laughed at
laugh.
Rush Hour 3.
I can ironically laugh at Tyler
Well,
Perry.
here's the thing. Here's my problem with. I laughed at Rush Hour 3. I literally had to make jokes about Fall from Grace to make myself laugh about that film.
Well, to be fair, you're not supposed to laugh at it.
I know.
So the fact that you had to make yourself laugh
I'm
means,
bored.
well, yeah, and I could laugh at the stupidity of it. I did not laugh at all in Rush Hour 3.
I literally was in there singing swinging while I was listening to that I was listening to a movie like
Also,
swinging.
Jackie Chan sings in Rush Hour 3. Okay, maybe I will give it a Fall from Grace.
See, Trill?
Y'all know damn well it's Fall from Grace. I don't know why we gotta even say that shit.
Yeah, that movie was boring. I literally like it's a twist. Really, that's the twist. I'm like, huh? What?
Wait, did you actually ever see like the last 15 minutes you didn't see?
Nah, yep. And I still want my money back. I want Netflix to pay me for that shit. They owe me money for that. That was shit. Tyler Perry, you owe me money. I want you to pay for that. That was bad. The fact that I reviewed that shitty ass film.
But see, then we should get on the bandwagon and do Divorce in the Black.
I
That is
heard
a
of it. Yeah.
I've been seeing clips where wow, Tyler.
You literally made the woman take like I'm sorry, this is the beginning of the scene. You
Yeah,
literally made
this is the opening scene.
like you literally made the woman the mother takes her son body out the casket and put him in the back of the truck.
Whoa. You got to say what happened before that. Girlie, who is in the church during the funeral, takes off her clothes.
Yep. She's like, I don't need this shit. I don't need I feel like Della Reese is still alive. She would have been perfect for that role.
I mean, it sounds like a good movie.
The only thing that's good about it is making good.
Yeah,
And even she's not good in it.
no, she's not, but she's hot. She still got it. It is.
Unpopular opinion, Megan Good ain't that hot.
You would do you would yeah, I'm just telling you. And we probably got to end the show because I'm gonna say some things. But
Stop yourself. Stop yourself. Stop yourself.
all I
Please
gotta say is
stop.
Keith
Stop.
Sweat. That's all I gotta say.
Bye. Bye. In the show.
Bye, everybody.
All right, we'll see y'all guys next season. Goodbye.